And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the FA Cup draw here live on the Stonadge channel. The draw will commence in about 15 minutes time. As you can see, I'm already in my background for tonight's game as well of Derby County against West Ham United. But we have got the FA Cup draw first of all. Good to see people already coming into the chat. It will be live very, very shortly. So please bear with me on that one. But yeah, if your sides are in the FA Cup draw, who do you want? And when, well, realistically, who would be the draw you least want as well? We'd hope. Why is nothing come up? There we go. I've actually got the chat on. There we go. Hey, Hannah, how are we doing? Hey, David, good to see you. So, yeah, we'll be live all night, basically, from now until quite a bit later, so all will be well. Hey, Ball, how we doing, buddy? So yeah, we'll be live from now 6:45. Then we'll move on for the Newcastle for the Derby against West Ham United game. So let me just copy and paste the draw numbers in the chat for everybody to have a look at. So number 1 is Spurs, number 2 Southampton, number 3 Wrexham or Sheffield United. We watched that game yesterday. What a time it was. Number 4 is Ipswich Town or Burnley. Number 5 is Manchester United. Number 6 is Luton or Grimsby. Would be a massive moment for Grimsby. They've got a home tie against the Championship Luton. Derby or West Ham, of course, which is playing tonight. Stoke or Stevenage. But Blackburn or Birmingham, so loads and loads of replays. Leicester, who got through 1-0. Sheffield Wednesday or Fleetwood. Manchester City, Bristol City, Brighton, Fulham or Sunderland, and Leeds United as well. So there we go. There is the teams all put into the chat very, very shortly. And yeah, there we go. I did. Will Still. That's an intriguing one, isn't it? How they've managed to how he's managed to really climb up the leagues like that, and how well he's done. But they have to pay a fine every single time. There we go. There's 1 to 8. And let's see if we can get 8 to 9 to 16 in there, because there's a character limit on comments for some reason. Yeah, it's an intriguing one on Will Still, isn't it? There we are. Hey, Hannah, how we doing? Up the Fleetwood. Cod's Vlogs. But are you subscribed to Cod's Vlogs? I know the lad very well, Ben. Good guy. Really good guy. But yeah, we are live from now until later on this evening. So loads and loads of stuff to be getting on with. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to going through what will be a really, really fun one this evening and beyond, because we have now officially hit 800 subs, which is an absolute W. So thank you so much for everyone's support recently. And yeah, I'm just ecstatic to see where this channel can go in the future. Independent, pure, unadulterated content, and that's the way forward, isn't it? We've got loads and loads and loads of stuff to get on with. We're very, very nearly there with the FA Cup draw. But who do your sides want? And who do you want? Well, realistically, who do you want to win the FA Cup if your side isn't in there? Because I know there'll be several Liverpool fans who are ready to rumble for this one. Obviously, I'm very disappointed that Brighton beat us, because I don't think they deserve to. And I've taken a lot of flack on Twitter for saying that. But yeah, it should be an entertaining tournament. Realistically, I think now you're looking at, obviously, Manchester United. You're looking at you got United. You've got City. Oh, there's a lot of sides now that you're looking at, and you think I think the Spurs. There's probably no better chance for Tottenham to go and win a trophy in recent years. I mean, especially if there's a Manchester derby. I guarantee you, right? Now, this is my pre-draw prediction. That Man City, Man United, or Tottenham, out of those three teams, 2 of each other will play each other. Because there has to be a showpiece tie on every single things. Hey, Corey, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you, David. It's always onwards and upwards on this channel. And yeah, it's not too far away from the draw as well. Only 9 minutes away until coverage begins. But you can go watch it here on the Stonadge channel. We'll be going straight in as well. You won't even have to change streams. I'm just going to change the title, change the description, change the thumbnail, and we're ready to rumble. So you'll just have to stay here. I will be doing an extended build-up, extended chat, loads and loads of stuff about Liverpool, what happened yesterday, and yeah, that abomination, really. And also other games in the FA Cup, Wrexham, of course. Transfer news, João Cancelo, what on earth? Sean Dyche, of course, bold. Yeah, well, we'll as you've said that, I will. I'll segue into it. Sean Dyche, of course, announced as Everton manager today. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do and what he can do. I think he'll keep them up. He is, for me, an exceptionally underrated coach. Someone a bit like Eddie Howe, I think, lost a bit of momentum after being at the club for a long, long time. And yeah, I think he's got a new lease of life at Everton and really a chance to showcase what he can do. He's got the capability. He's got the players there. I think he's got several players there. Obviously, they've bid for Conor Gallagher, I believe. They let go of Anthony Gordon, but if Gallagher goes in there, I think that's an outstanding piece of business. So yeah, I'm down for it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to what he can do. Apart from obviously what he can do against Liverpool on Monday, the 21st of Feb. On 21st of Jan, sorry. So next week, isn't it? I believe. No, 21st of Feb. I don't know what I'm waffling about. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I think it's given them much bigger of a chance in that game than it originally gave them. A bit like when Allardyce went in there a couple of seasons ago. That really gave them a boot up the arse, effectively, and gave them a chance in that game. I think it's the same, except I think Dyche is a much better manager than Sam Allardyce, and has a lot more dimensions to be explored at Burnley. And with a bigger budget at Everton and a bigger club, a bigger fan base, I think he will succeed. And if anyone can, he can. I think he's the perfect fit for Everton going forward. What do you guys think about Dyche? Have I ever thought about being a manager? Mate, I don't want the stress, man. Football manager's enough stress for me. I'm a bit too nice, I'd say. I've got a steal in me, but I am a bit too nice. Oh, Robbie's in the chat. Good to see you, mate. How are we? It was a great stream yesterday. It was great fun. I've also made a slight adjustment. So I did have my laptop on this side, but then I realised I actually look better looking this way. So I've made a conscious change there to look this way when it comes to the game. So I'll be looking here more than there this time. It's just natural size, isn't it? I'm a bit insecure. I'm an insecure boy, aren't we all? But yeah, not too long away from the draw now. If your club is in the draw, who do you want, or who do you want to win the FA Cup in general? I really want, of course, I want one of the small clubs like Wrexham or Sheffield Wednesday or Fleetwood or I don't know, Grimsby to go on and win it, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So in terms of possible winners, I'd love Brighton to go and win it. I think it'd be amazing for Roberto De Zerbi to go and win a trophy with Brighton, and I think it'd be a great route for them into Europe if they don't get it in the league. In terms of other teams, I mean, Leeds United have had a pretty easy run so far. I think they should be able to do it. Just looking at Fernando, who isn't? Oh, by the way, tomorrow I have got a completely different background. I've got a completely deadline day themed background, so it's going to be really, really fun. I'm going to be live tomorrow from, I believe, about 5 o'clock up till the deadline. So it's going to be an absolute long stretch of a marathon that evening, but it's going to be so fun. So make sure you join me tomorrow, talking about all transfers as well as watching the Southampton against Newcastle game. So we'll have that to break it up, plus all the transfer news from the week. Yeah, it's going to be long. It's going to be long, but it's going to be fun, isn't it? That's the plan anyway. Not long until the draw starts as well, guys. Only 5 minutes until coverage begins. What would be your dream draw, guys? Let me know your dream draws in the comments below in terms of teams you want to see face each other. I mean, I'd really like to see Wrexham or Sheffield United, hopefully Wrexham, take on a Manchester club. But it would give one of them a pretty easy ride through. Yes, Corey. Depression season. We love it. We love it. I'd love to see Wrexham take on a big club away from home, especially one of the Manchester clubs, if they get past Sheffield United away, which is obviously very, very difficult. Alongside that, I'd like to see Brighton go far in the competition, as I've said. I'd like to see Derby County do well. I mean, I won't be supporting them tonight because I've been told I'm not allowed to by my West Ham supporting friend, but I'll certainly be keeping an eye on them. Fulham as well, to be honest. David, my prediction is Man City, Man United and Tottenham, at least one of them will play each other each time. So at least one of them will play each other. I'm almost certain of it. Maybe Leicester as well. Those 4 teams might play against each other. But I'd like to I'd like to see the two clubs face off against each other because it means one of them won't win it. I just don't want Man United to win it because I think they're pretty much nailed on to win the Carabao Cup if Newcastle. I think they're both through. That is going to be the Carabao Cup final. Whether the Magpies can cause an upset in that final, I think they've got the capability to. Absolutely got the capability to. But yeah, I just don't want either of Man United to win a trophy. I would rather Newcastle win a trophy, and that's saying something because I'm not a fan of the regime there, of course. But look, they've got to be got to admire the Newcastle fans who've been through the tough times with them. Let's just say that. I'm just seeing pictures of Clara Oswald. I don't actually remember the actual actress name. Anyone Doctor Who fans here? I've late into the Doctor Who scene, by the way. I'm a big Doctor Who fan these days. It makes me a bit of a nerd, but I love it. I'm well up for it. Why am I seeing Clara Oswald on the screen? I don't even know her name. The actual actor or actress. But yeah, go on, Clara. Respect to you. What else in terms of the sides? I mean, Blackburn Rovers, big club, Birmingham as well. Two big clubs stuck in the Championship, both, of course, facing off against each other. I know, they might get the cup double, which would be sad, Robbie. It would be sad. Never seen one episode. I would highly recommend it. I was a Doctor Who skeptic until I watched it, and it was fantastic. By the way, you should be seeing me a little bit sharper today. I managed to adjust some camera settings, so I should look a little bit sharper than usual. You should be able to see a little bit more of me as well, so hopefully it looks a little bit better because I looked at it yesterday. It looked a little bit blurry, so I made a few adjustments, and I think it looks slightly better. They were slagging off our one, which is a shame, but it's fine. It's fine. We will move. We all move here. I don't want to look at the weather, BBC lads. Jorginho to Arsenal. I haven't seen that. Where's that from? Where is it? And if so, that is stupid and mental. Why on earth would he? Why would he go there? Why do they want him? It's a match made in hell. No chance. No. Not the way Arteta plays. You don't want a player who's known for his patience. Fabrizio said that. No way. No way. If so, Arsenal are stupid. Where? Oh my God. No. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is a stupid signing. What are they doing? Are they mad? I just paid the extra 10 million for Caicedo. Why are you wasting your time on Jorginho? He doesn't fit the system. Oh my goodness. He's a different sort of player to Thomas Partey. And he doesn't fit in that Granit Xhaka role because he's not box to box. I don't quite understand why they're doing that, but Mikel Arteta clearly knows what he's doing. But is it just a cheap option? They love their old Chelsea players, don't they? That is baffling. Baffling signing if they do go through with that. I genuinely hope they don't. But anyway, we're very, very close to the FA Cup draw now. Cancelo to Bayern. Yeah, that was a bit of a mental one. I've heard a lot from City fans today about his attitude and how they don't think he's got the greatest attitude in the world. But even so, a player of that quality. Also, Nat Phillips potentially going to Galatasaray. What a move that would be. But I also don't think that Cancelo. I don't think Rico Lewis is good enough. I genuinely don't think Rico Lewis is good enough. So I don't know why they're loading. They're getting rid of Cancelo and getting him in. Manu Kone, Gato Eto'o, but Jorginho. Yeah, I think Caicedo was perfect. Like, he is the man for them. Anyway, we're getting ready for the coverage now. Very, very soon. FA Cup 5th round draw here on the Stonadge channel. The show is just starting. of the FA Cup draw. Jermaine Jenas and Alex Jones. Ooh, Welsh. Lovely. Ready for the FA Cup draw. Put your draw predictions down in the comments below. Who's going to be doing the drawing? Come on, lads. Hurry up. Oh, they got some Derby County fans there. Blimey. But it's Mark Chapman and Alex Scott who are doing the actual draw. But I'm sure there will be plentiful waffle today, as there always is on draws. But we'll go through all the results in the previous matches as well, and just see basically how the sides got there that did. Of course, Manchester United beat Reading 3-1. Andy Carroll got sent off, of course. Wrexham, Sheffield United last night. That absolutely beautiful, memorable game of football. I'll go down in FA Cup folklore, really. Stoke City beat Stevenage 3-1, despite Stevenage equalising. The side who defeated Aston Villa, but unfortunately lost out to Stoke City. Brighton, of course, beat Liverpool in the most depressing game of the year. Preston lost 3-0 at home to Tottenham, of course. Tottenham, they were holding them until half-time, but Spurs powered through in the second half. A great goal from Heung-min Son in that game. Fulham drew 1-1 at home with Sunderland. Tom Kenny's equaliser meant that the Premier League side were taken to a replay by the Championship side. Talking of Championship sides, Luton drew at home to Grimsby despite being 2-0 up at Kenilworth Road. Despite being 2-1 up, at Kenilworth Road, they were pegged back pretty immediately by the Shrimps. That's Morecambe. Whatever Grimsby are, they're a fish of some sort. Bristol City beat West Brom 3-0, absolutely comfortable victory for the Robins. Ipswich Town drew 0-0 with Burnley. Southampton defeated Blackpool 2-1 in an agonising game for the Tangerines under Mick McCarthy. Blackburn drew 2-2 with Birmingham. Sheffield Wednesday and Fleetwood held each other 1-1. Leeds United defeated Accrington Stanley 3-1 despite a heroic performance from the Accrington Stanley goalkeeper. Walsall lost out 1-0 to Leicester City thanks to Kelechi Iheanacho's goal. And Manchester City beat Arsenal in the stream that we watched with Nathan Ake scoring a beautiful finish. So, plentiful to go. Just can't find a team that excites you in FM. Then go random, man. Go unemployed. Go unemployed and go random. That would be the way I would go about it. I like Wrexham too, Amirale. I think it's hard not to like their story. The fact that they've been held captive, really, in the National League for a long, long time. And now they're effectively getting the golden ticket that they really, really deserve. I find it hard not to smile and laugh, and the people behind that club. It's not just the attention that they get is deserved because there is people at so many non-league clubs, and the fact that they stuck with them and Wrexham have got that golden ticket is amazing. It's also a bit of a football void up in North Wales, so yeah, I think it's a great idea. Or just go in a random little league, by the way, Bol. They'll go into a little league like the Cymru Premier. Try that one. Try it with no budget. It's difficult. It's hard. But anyway, we're very, very close now to the FA Cup draw starting. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do. Our next goal is 850. So if we can get to 850 by the end of February, that would be absolutely unbelievable. That's the plan anyway. Lads, we'll make a signing. Tomorrow it'll be a new chef. Maybe. Yeah, I take a new chef. If they can play midfield, can they play midfield? Yeah, so we're also live, obviously, all the way, as you can see down below, for the for the Derby County against West Ham United game. So we will be live all evening, effectively. So listen, we've got loads and loads of content coming up for you this week on the Stonadge channel. I won't be streaming on Wednesday because it's Forest and Man United. That game's already done and dusted, and we'll be doing loads of bits and bats. And also, I am going to be trying some non-watch-along streams very, very soon as well, despite the fact that we just love watch-alongs because they're just so easy and everyone can listen to it and watch it, and it's fun and good shit. Hello, Callum. How we doing, buddy? Great to see you. I didn't even say hi to Josh. How you doing, Josh? Cal, yeah, I'm very good, mate. How are you? How is everybody? Put Mighty Red in the midfield. Definitely. He might do a job. And Jackie Moore is in the chat. How are we, Jack? I'm good. I'm very, very good indeed. It's been a very good Monday. I'm progressing with uni work now as well. It's really, really stressful, but this is my therapy in the evenings. It's just great. It's great fun to be able to chat with you guys and get everything off my chest. And Alex is in the chat as well. Alex is a West Ham fan, so make sure to go show him some love as his side may potentially lose this evening to League One Derby County. Alex, do you know what? we will be, as soon as the draw is done, we will be going on to the predictions for Derby County, West Ham, and also loads and loads of other stuff. Cancelo, obviously going to Bayern Munich, loads of transfer news. We've got so much to go through today because, of course, the game doesn't kick off until 7:45. So there's loads and loads of stuff. He's not happy. He's not happy. But yeah, it's gonna be a really fun game. I think. I love when Premier League teams go away to lower league teams because you just never know, and the atmosphere always gets raised up when a big Premier League team like West Ham United come forward and do that. So yeah, so much to talk about, so much to watch, so much to prevail. But the FA Cup draw is very, very nearly upon us. Let's remind you of the numbers. Number 1, Tottenham Hotspur. Number 2 is Southampton, who beat Blackpool. Number 3 is Wrexham or Sheffield United. Number 4, Ipswich Town or Burnley. Number 5, Manchester United. Number 6 is Luton Town or Grimsby Town. Number 7 is Derby or West Ham, the game tonight. Number 8 is Stoke City or Stevenage. Number 9, Blackburn or Birmingham. Number 10, Leicester City. Number 11, Sheffield Wednesday or Fleetwood Town, the pair in League One. Number 12, Manchester City, probably the tournament favourites now. Number 13, Bristol City. Number 14, Brighton and Hove Albion, someone who I'll be supporting if Wrexham go out. Number 15, Fulham or Sunderland. And number 16 is Leeds United. And it looks like we're getting into the draw very, very soon, guys. So make sure you stick around. I think Sander Berger is going to Fulham. Well, I saw Newcastle were interested in him. Hey, Josh, how we doing? Josh Lyle, how we doing, buddy? I'd take Sander Berger. Absolutely. I think it would be foolish not to. A couple of people live over in Los Angeles. I don't know who they are. I don't know. Oh, I think it's some sort of non-football thing. I don't know. If anyone's watching on the BBC, tell me who are they? Because I have no idea. Who are you? Who are you? Wait a minute. Who are you? Everyone's seen that vine. Incredible. I think they might be Wrexham people. I'd absolutely take Sandberg. I'd take anyone. Take anyone with a pulse. Anyone with a pulse who can replace Fabinho, man. He's done and dusted. Thank you, Jackie boy. Appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, I'm good, Josh. I'm good. I'm ready to rumble for tonight's entertainment. It's we've got so much stuff coming up. Of course, we've got this draw. Then we've got West Ham against Derby County. So it's going to be loads of stuff. And tomorrow I'm going to be live from 5 p.m. 5 p.m. guys, talking transfers. And then I might make it 6. I might make it 6 depending on how I feel. 5 or 6 p.m. until the deadline. So it'll be either a 6 or 7 hour stream. So we're going to be grinding. We're going to be doing some bits and bats. We're going to be talking transfers. We're going to be doing absolutely everything you guys want us to do. So it's going to be such a fun stream. Make sure to stick around for that one tomorrow and subscribe as well. But we've got loads of transfers to talk about as well. Oh, they're actors apparently. Oh, I assume they're looking at talking about Wrexham, to be honest, because they are the story. They are the story behind everything. Yeah, they're going to be. They've got 2 high-profile A-list and A-star list actors as their top. Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher, actors. No idea who they are. All I know is that the woman, I assume is Reese Witherspoon, is the actor, or is the woman, or is it Ashton? I don't know which one's which, but whoever's they've got a surname that's close to Witherspoon, so I like them. I do have to share a room with Paddy. Yes, that is coming next month. That's the 21st of February. That is going to be interesting. Very interesting indeed. They're not even talking about football. Oh. Well, that's just dumb. Come on, hurry up. I want to see this draw, lads. Oh. Well, fun. Hello, Cyan. How are we, buddy? Good to see you. It's yeah. I never thought I'd ever watch the One Show at age 20, but I am here and I'm watching it now. And yeah, I'm waiting for the bloody draw to start. But we all know, no, it's all waffle, mate. It's on the One Show. It's bullshit. But yeah, they're talking to someone called Reese Witherspoon. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's the actor.
I don't know who that is. Would I sell Salah in the summer? Would I cut my left bollock off? No, of course I wouldn't. No chance. He's still got 15 goals this season. He had chances yesterday. People were slating him yesterday. I thought we got much better positions yesterday. So, no, I would not sell Mo Salah. And I think it would be absolutely ludicrous too. I still think he's got so much to offer. Like, people forget how much good form he was in. He's got 15 goals. Like, he's got 15 goals in this January. Is Haaland is Haaland blowing everything out of proportion for goals? Like, it's ridiculous. Yeah, David says hi to you.
Hi, David.
Yeah, I'm not bad, Cyan. I'm very good. Just waiting for this bloody draw to start. It's taking its time. It's taking its bloody time, lad.
Unless they're postponed on the draw end.
No, they're not. They take time. They waffle. Yeah, I've also said to the guys, I've moved the computer over to this side because this is like the better side of my face.
Is it because the beard's growing back more now?
No. It's just the better side of my face. Like if I look that way, like that's my bad side, but this is my good side.
So you think the draw's fixed?
Oh yeah, the draw's fixed, 100%. Well, in little ways, like there will be Tottenham, Man City, and Man United are all in this draw. One or two of those three teams will play each other. That's my prediction.
Who do you want Liverpool to play?
Liverpool aren't in it, mate.
Oh, yeah. Who's in it?
Well, I'll go through the draw teams in a minute. Chris, can you wrap up some of your optimism and send to me? I've got no optimism, buddy. I've got no optimism. I don't know where you got that from. I've been slated all over the gaff for not being positive enough. Because I'm usually the positive one, but people are like, "Oh no, you stop moaning. You're not a real fan." Oh, do you follow Corbally Red and LFC Lorry on Twitter? No, I block them. They're bellends. Everyone's saying hi to you. Hey Falafel, how we doing, buddy? Shayed's in the chat as well, and everyone's in. It's going to be a fun evening. I hope you guys are sticking around for the Derby West Ham game. It's going to be a good time. You okay there? Yeah. So we're still waiting on the draw to happen, but we'll go through the teams again, rattle through them. Sorry to you guys who've been here the whole time and I've heard the team's been rattled off like 4 or 5 times already, but I'm going to do it anyway. Number 1 is Tottenham Hotspur. There's never been a better chance, in my opinion, for Tottenham to go and win a fucking trophy. Number 2 is Southampton. Nathan Jones, of course, has got in there and done an excellent job, in my opinion, so far. Wrexham or Sheffield United, number 3. Number 4 is Ipswich or Burnley. 5 is Manchester United. 6, Luton or Grimsby. 7 is Derby or West Ham. The outcome, of course, we will find out later on. 8 is Stoke or Stevenage or Stoke 1, so I don't know why that's a thing. 9 is Blackburn or Birmingham. 10 is Leicester. 11 Sheffield Wednesday or Fleetwood. 12 Manchester City. 13 Bristol City. 14 Brighton. 15 Fulham or Sunderland, and 16 is Leeds United. It's draw time, baby. We're getting going now. Come on. Thank Christ for Jermaine Jenas. Copa del Rey in the semi-finals. I haven't... Oh, I could do a watch-along for that, actually. When is that? Let me know. I want to do that. It's draw time. Come on. Oh, just watching the highlights of it now. Nathan Ake put the ball in the bottom corner. Great goal. That goal from Iheanacho was unbelievable, by the way. Kelechi Iheanacho, what a player. On his day, absolute baller, but his day comes far too infrequently. What do you guys think was the goal of the round? I think Son's goal was up there, but Josh Lawrence for Stoke as well, and Mitoma's was pretty sick. When's the Hello Reese, how we doing, buddy? When is that Copa del Rey semi-final, Amarali? Because I might do a watch long for it. Here we go, draw time. Let's go. Mark Chapman is the man at the helm, who's getting ready for the FA Cup draw now. By the way, in my opinion, Mark Chapman is the best sports presenter in the UK. He is absolutely exceptional. Any aspiring sports presenters out there, look at him. Look at him. He is the best by quite a stretch. Yes. He's exceptional, both on screen and on radio. Falafel saying, let's face it, it's City's cup to win, and I would say so as well, but also United as well. They could go and get a cup double. Arsenal are out because Man City beat them. So, yeah. And also, well, as I said, there's never going to be a better opportunity for Tottenham Hotspur with all the great teams out. Where's the beard? Well, I shaved it and I regretted it, but it is growing back. It's on the way back. I'm starting to feel it now. I'm starting to feel it. Anyway, let's get going. Come on, hurry up, Alex. Alex Scott. Oh, no, that's Alex Jones. But this is Alex Scott. The one on FIFA. Thoughts on Cancelo? We will go through all the stuff about Cancelo and all transfer news after the draw, Cyan, because there is still a little bit of time now until the Derby v West Ham game. So we'll have that and a bit of a filler for that. And then, yeah, effectively we'll talk all things transfers. I do a little bit, don't I, Reese? I do a little bit. It's, You're saying I look 20 years younger. Yeah, I need to... Well, if I look 20 years younger, then I look 0 years old. Zilch. I'm not born. I am born, actually. I'm about 8 months old. How are we doing? Yeah, we'll be going through all the transfer news, everything, with a little bit of prediction-y stuff for Derby West Ham after the draw, once Jermaine Gina stops friggin' waffling. Come on, Jermaine, hurry up. Come on. What? Because it's on TV. I know, neither am I. It's not great, is it? I do miss my beard already, and Izzy doesn't. Izzy kind of misses it as well. There's some girls who like say, "Oh no, you shouldn't have facial hair." That's stupid. Dumb. At least this woman, this is why I'm with her, right? She allows me to be myself. Cancelo's buggering up my fantasy team. Yeah. Oh God, they got some Derby County fans there. I don't care, lads. Just do the draw. Oh, there's some Stoke City fans in as well. March the 1st for semi-finals in the El Clasico. I'll definitely do that then. Wrexham fans also in there. Come on, here we go. They're going to it now. Yes! Come on. Draw time. Draw time, baby. Let's go. Okay, so they're just pouring the balls in. I think there is going to be Spurs, Man City, or Man United. This is my prediction. What Spurs, Man City, or Man United? Of those three, 2 will play each other. That's my prediction. Call me a magician. Just because they need a showpiece tie in every round, lads. I'm telling you, they need a showpiece tie in every single round. But maybe they're a little bit worried that there aren't many showpiece ties in the rest of the seasons. But anyway, here we go. Number 1, the draw is number 2, and Southampton have got a home draw in the FA Cup 5th round. It's a good one for Nathan Jones. They'll be hoping it's not a Premier League team, and they can get a pass into the quarterfinals if they can. They have got Luton or Grimsby. Tell me it's fixed. Nathan Jones, and if Nathan Jones, former Luton manager, Southampton v Luton. Absolute bullshit, it's fixed. It is, guys. It's bullshit. Anyway, number 10 is Leicester City. They've got a home tie. Who will they take on? They'll take on number 9, which is Blackburn or Birmingham City. Can't find anything to be fixed there. Screw you, Jensk. Number 8 is Stoke City. Who will Stoke City get? All the big dogs left in it, though, so far. And they will draw. Number 14, Brighton. That's a good it's a good draw for Stoke and a good draw for Brighton, I think. They'll be happy with having an away game against Stoke City. Number 3 is Wrexham or Sheffield United. They've got a home tie if they get through. Obviously, Wrexham have got to go to the Bramall Lane. And after that, it's number 1, which is Tottenham Hotspur. So whoever gets through that one. Right, guys, guarantee you, it's Man United against Man City. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, lads. Wrexham or Sheffield United against Spurs, though. Good draw for either of those. Number 15 is Fulham or Sunderland. Fulham or Sunderland. Who will they take on? Fulham or Sunderland will play Leeds United in the next round of the FA Cup. I think that's a good tie, actually. Fulham v Leeds, Dan James derby. Number 13 is Bristol City, the Championship side. Nigel Pearson's men. And who will they take on? Number 12, Manchester City. Oh, big draw for Bristol City. A big one for a lot of my a couple of mates of mine who cover Bristol City. Number 5, Manchester United. And who will they take on? Who gets through in this one is number 7. So that's Derby County or West Ham, the winners of the game tonight. So that's a big one for whoever goes and wins that one. And finally, it will be Ipswich or Burnley will take on Sheffield Wednesday or Fleetwood Town at home. So that is the FA Cup 5th round draw all done. Yeah, it's a big game for whoever gets through tonight away at Old Trafford. So, turns out my prediction's wrong, lads. Maybe there aren't enough big teams. Not enough big teams in it for them to do their showpiece tie. I think Wrexham v Spurs will be a showpiece tie if they get that one. They're going to go through the draw in its entirety now, though. So it's Southampton v Luton or Grimsby, which is obviously Nathan Jones' derby. Leicester v Blackburn or Birmingham. Stoke v Brighton. Wrexham or Sheffield United against Spurs, Fulham or Sunderland v Leeds, Bristol v Man City, Manchester United v Derby or West Ham, and Ipswich or Burnley against Sheffield Wednesday or Fleetwood Town. So, just a brief second, I am going to change everything about this stream. Give me 2 seconds. I've got it all copied and pasted, so I can just change everything about the stream, change the thumbnail, change everything. But yeah, what do you guys think about that draw? Being honest, I expected better. I expected there to be a sort of a showpiece tie. I suppose you could say the Wrexham game against Spurs would be, if they got through, a showpiece tie, but I'm not too sure really. I don't believe anyway that either side, there's not going to be many upsets there. I don't think. Maybe if Luton gets Southampton and it's all nice and that, but doubt it. The commentary of West Ham, Derby County v West Ham. So that's our focus now this evening, is Derby County against West Ham United. I'm excited, guys. I am excited about it. It's going to be a proper cup tie, I believe. A genuinely proper cup tie. 2 seconds, and I'm very nearly finished with setting this bloody stream up, because I have to change all the thumbnail, the tags, everything. But we're nearly there. There we go. Bosh, and just change the thumbnail, and we are done. There we go. Derby County v West Ham, and we're ready to rumble. Road End Pod, how are we? Say hello to Oliver. Hey Oliver, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you. How are we? Obviously not too happy about the Liverpool result, right? We just sad, you know, sad about that result. But we build on it, we move, and hopefully we can get top 4 at the end of the season. Yeah, Man City get easy draw again, as per usual. But I think it's because they want them all in the big games, in the finals. Screw you, Jensk. The holders are always good enough. Yeah, it's been a bit of a frustration, but Jensk, you just got us. But anyway, Derby v West Ham. Let's think about this. Derby County, a club in turmoil, and of course, they had the takeover. There was a real danger of them not existing. Obviously, having a better season now in League One after having their points deduction last season. Wayne Rooney was the manager, left to join DC United. Didn't really have the greatest of times. But now they sit 4th in League One, are only 8 points off the automatic promotion places, with a game in hand on who's first. They won all of their last 5 games. They've got David McGoldrick up top. They've got loads of great little players. Conor Hourihane as well. So yeah, they are well stocked for that level. And West Ham United are having an absolutely awful season in the Premier League comparatively to where they have been the last 2 seasons. And I think yeah, realistically, they're gonna have to genuinely improve under David Moyes if they are going to improve. Because realistically, they should be targeting European places, and yeah. It's a bit embarrassing for them to be in and around the relegation places right now. Let me just get the bloody stream up, lads. It takes a while. It's so annoying. When is the bloody football starting? Is it on BBC, guys? Is it on BBC? I think it is. Cheers, Roden, lad. Dom. I hope. Yeah, it's a shame we're not in it, as per usual. Falafel and Jens are having a little bit of beef. We love it. Derby v West Ham United. Who are Spurs playing? Do I need anything? Just some water, please. Yeah, it's on ITV. It is on ITV. Cheers, David. Is it on ITV4? Or am I waffling? I thought it was on ITV1, but okay, no problem. I should know, really, shouldn't I? It's a bit stupid. It is my job to know. There we go. We've got it. We've got it, boys. It's on ITV4. We're here. We're ready. We're ready to rumble. So let's talk about Cancelo. Came out of the blue, didn't it? That move. João Cancelo to Bayern Munich. Was widely regarded as one of the best fullbacks in the world. And yeah, realistically, he hasn't had the greatest of seasons. Has had attitude issues in the past with Pep Guardiola, and now they're looking to buy potentially Pedro Porro back. Obviously, has a buyback clause from Sporting Lisbon, or give the keys to Rico Lewis. And personally, I think that'd be a bit of a silly old decision. I'm not gonna lie. It's not really something that City should be doing, in my opinion. Pep Guardiola has often had fractured relationships with some players, but the fact is Cancelo has got the ability to be, the best in the world, and he has been one of in the last few years. They've said that he is the best in the world in those two positions of right back and left back. But if he genuinely believes that Rico Lewis is going to win them the Premier League, then I think he's ridiculous. It's totally and utterly mental. Ake's played well at left back, don't get me wrong, but the fact is Cancelo can play both sides, versatile, and has all the attributes to play in midfield as well. Hey Michael, how we doing? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm very, very good, and I'm very happy to see you as always, my friend. Alex hates football because he's got Man United away after this if they do get through. So it's a difficult one for David Moyes and his men if they do get past Paul Warne's side tonight, Derby County. I just think Pepper's wrapped it up and gifted it to him. Selling Zinchenko, right, is a silly decision. Like, realistically, I think they'd be better off if they had him at left back. Then they sold Gabi Jesus, which I understand completely. Jesus wanted guaranteed football. But yeah. I think, Jens, you're bang on, really. We shouldn't be anywhere near it. Oh, Cyan, you're doing your French exam. Let me teach you some French. Je suis Chris. J'aime le bière et le McDonald's. Et that's all I got, lads. Croissant. That's all I can give you. Got bugger all in my armoury. Got nothing left. Falafel's actually from France, or lives in France anyway. I know that you're in a French hospital right now, so I hope you're all okay, Falafel. So I'm sure they can help you if you need any questions. I would absolutely love Gallagher at Liverpool ball. I think he's a class player, but seems like he might be going to Everton. Everton. Let's talk about Everton, right? Anthony Gordon, that sale, and what I think of that one. And what do you guys think of that one? The £45 million move to Newcastle United. I think if there's any manager who can actually get the best out of him, I think Eddie Howe is the one. Especially when they potentially need a player in that position and they're already on the up. I think he just needs to add to his game, add to his goal scoring ability, because I think he's got all the raw materials genuinely. But yeah, that's what I would say. Is I think it's a good move for all parties. Everton needed the money. Gordon wanted to move. Newcastle needed a right winger. Maybe they paid a little bit over the odds and they could have got someone better, but I think overall, I think he's done quite well. I think they've done quite well there. Go on, Jackie boy. Go on. Haven't even gone through the teams for this evening, by the way. Vamos. Haven't even gone through the teams for this evening. What on earth is Christopher doing? Shows what I do, eh? Absolutely useless. So, in goal for Derby, Joe Wildsmith, of course, formerly of Sheffield Wednesday. Corey Smith at right back, obviously used to be a central midfielder. Curtis Davis, an absolute legend at Derby County. Craig Forsyth and Hayden Roberts, two legends actually at the back there. Conor Hourihane and Max Bird in midfield, with Mendes Lang, Barkhausen and Jason Knight in behind James Collins, the former Cardiff striker. For West Ham United, they've gone with their traditional three at the back with Alphonse Areola in goal. No chance. With Thilo Kehrer, Ogbonna and Naif Agurd at centre-back. Emerson Palmieri and Ben Johnson are the wing-backs with Souček and Downs in midfield. Pablo Fornals and Jared Bowen sit either side of Michail Antonio, whose future is in doubt. They do have a pretty stacked bench, West Ham. They've got Lanzini, Lucas Paqueta, Said Benrahma, Divin Mubama, of course, the youngster. Declan Rice is there, as well as Aaron Cresswell and Levi Lang. On the bench for Derby County, Iron Cashin is a very highly rated Irish defender. Richard Stearman, who I saw score at Anfield for Wolves. Scott Loach, the goalkeeper. Jake Rooney, of course, Wayne's son. And Lewis Dobbin, the Everton loanee, as well. Guess I'm playing then. Never knew. Thank you, Jack. That is knowledge that I needed. I appreciate that. Greetings, Poseidon. How are we? You're from Indonesia. Great to see. Our wings are spreading here on the Stonadge channel. Great to see people come in from all over the globe. We already have a very continental audience. So the fact is that people coming in from everywhere, we love it. We love it. We're a very multicultural, accepting place here. So please feel free. Comment, interact. Let us know what you're doing. Let us know what you had for tea. That's the sort of channel we want to be. Thank you so much for that, Jack. I actually really appreciate it. I'm going to use that in conversation. Isabel, did you know that when sloths poo, they poo 1/3 of their weight?
Did you say that that's your nickname?
What? No, yeah, so, yeah, Jack told us that in the chat.
Is that because they know about your nickname?
Nope. Just told us that in the chat. Oh, we're watching the FA Cup 2014 final where Curtis Davis actually scored, but he's playing tonight for Derby County, not Hull City. Tell you what, Arsenal, Aaron Ramsey's goal in that game was so good. Fabianski, of course, on that game. Paul Mullin on a loan deal. Thoughts? There has been a lot of talk today about Paul Mullin and potentially getting a Wales call up. Now, obviously, for me, I don't think he should be. I don't think he should be particularly involved in an international setup playing in the fifth tier, especially Wales. But the fact is, he's really troubled championship defences twice. So, hey, Grizzly Badger, it is gone. Unfortunately, I'm back to au natural. I'm back to au natural these days. Sorry, buddy. But I will potentially be going blondage soon again. So we'll bring it back. It got a lot of slander to begin with, but people miss it now. People miss it, and I hear you. I hear you. You just got to get used to it. People miss the blonde hair, and it confuses me because everyone hated it to start with, and then everyone was like, "Actually, it looks all right." Yes, Cyan. I heard about that earlier, and I didn't even believe it. But why? Why? Like, he's in the last 6 months of his contract. He's built for a completely different style of play to Arsenal. And, being honest, they need energy in that midfield. They've got Partey, they've got Xhaka, they've got Ødegaard. Like, at the end of the day, he's never going to get in there. Caicedo, perfect. Perfect for that midfield. Pay that money. Pay that money. Get it. Bring that man in. But Jorginho just doesn't make sense. Like, it genuinely... It would be like Liverpool going to sign Jorginho. They don't need a player like him. I thought he'd be a one-way trip back to Italy, to be honest, and go and join Maurizio Sarri at Lazio. And that's what I think will happen. Wherever Maurizio Sarri is, I think Jorginho will now follow. They obviously work together really well at Napoli, and yeah, I think that's where he'll be. He's got 6 months left on his deal. I think Chelsea are wanting a big fee though, so swings and roundabouts with that front. But yeah, I'm intrigued on that one. Very, very intrigued. Let me have a look. What else has Fabrizio been saying today? Enzo Fernandez, right? Enzo Fernandez. What a... oh my goodness me. So now Cancelo's actually come through. Cancelo's actually done. According to Fabrizio, so it's going to be done very, very shortly. That is mental how that's happened. Thoughts on Enzo going to Chelsea? I wanted Enzo at Liverpool. Yeah, if they're willing to pay that ridiculous sum of money, then I think they'll get him. Obviously, they've identified him as a target. They've also identified anyone with a pulse as a target, and gone for them. But I worry for Noni Madueke. I don't understand where he fits in. I don't really understand where the vast majority of their signings are going to go in this time. They signed a lot of young players. Whether they're going to have a completely big clear out in the coming months, I don't know. But you can't blame Todd Bowley. He's put his money where his mouth is. When's Jesus supposed to be back? Sounds like Brighton have locked Caicedo away until 1st of Feb. Yeah, well, Brighton don't need to sell him, do they? Like, unless they get a replacement in, which I'm sure they will do in the summer, where I think in terms of people for Caicedo, it was an agent ploy rather than anything else for Caicedo, rather than him and his own thoughts. I think it was an agent ploy completely. Well, I don't understand why, Brighton would sell him unless they got bid like 100 million now. And they won't. Arsenal won't do that. Whether Brighton will now wait him out until the summer and whether he'll down tools or not, I don't think he will, because it will only down his price. It started to see Jan Juma at Spurs. I am as well. It's amazing how they stole him from Everton. It's absolutely it's so funny. It's unbelievable. But yeah, good player, great player. Should have been involved. Should have been in and around Liverpool targets in the summer. But now we've got Cody, and I'm happy with Cody. To see Dan Juma go to Spurs, I don't know how he's going to be utilised, but they've now got options, and I think he'll be a very, very good one for them. Especially when Son's not having the greatest games. He's had a pretty poor season. If we're being frank, he's had a very, very poor season. So listen. He's I think Dan Juma's got a perfect club there in Spurs. Yeah, Pedro Porro. The deal off, I think it might be something to do with Cancelo at Man City, because obviously Man City have the buyback option on Pedro Porro and potentially might be exercising it with the obviously departure of João Cancelo. Maybe he will come in and be the man. Spence Jordan Wren on loan as well. That is such a weird transfer. I don't understand how he hasn't been given more of an opportunity at Tottenham. Emerson Royale is shit. All right, this is my opinion, and you can counteract me on it if you want. Emerson Royale is one of the worst fullbacks in the Premier League. He's had one good game, and it was at Anfield last season when we drew 1-1. That was it. He is absolutely so firmly overrated. It's unbelievable. And how Tottenham fans can deal with him. 7 or 8 times that I've seen him in the last sort of 12 months, he's always had an error in him. Always had an error. I don't see the hype at all. I don't know why they bought him. I'd be looking to ship on as quickly as possible and giving a chance to the likes of Jed Spence, or potentially signing someone else in. Why have City moved him on? I think it's something to do with attitude, Grizzly Badger. A lot of City fans are saying that he's always had a questionable attitude, and now he's behind the likes of Rico Lewis, Nathan Ake, I think has deserved his place permanently at left back. But I don't back Rico Lewis. I don't rate him particularly highly. I don't see what his great attributes are. Then I just don't see how or why they're letting a player like Cancelo go. I know Kyle Walker's getting on. It baffles me, especially so late in the window. Like, and it really strengthens Bayern Munich. Like, they've got themselves a great player. They can buy him if they want. They don't have to. It's a 70 million euro buy fee, I believe. So it's a lot of money for a fullback. But City will be making a profit on him, and if they do sell him, realistically, they can go out and buy someone else. Oh, bless Alex. What times? Very overrated. Yeah. Their first goal. Are you talking about yesterday's? I mean, yeah. I would say it was lucky. It was one of the luckiest things ever. Ball, are you mental? He's crap. He's shit. Yeah, it was completely lucky, Falafel. But anyway, the teams are coming out into the out in the tunnel now. Captain Curtis Davis and Captain Angelo Ogbonna, two veteran centre backs, leading their sides out here at Pride Park. Ogbonna, of course, could potentially be leaving West Ham very, very at the end of the season. Has been rumoured anyway. And it's good to see Flynn Downs get a game. Obviously, one of the best players in the Championship last season, has been really highly rated at West Ham, but hasn't really got the football deserved this season. There's been a lot of backing of Thomas Souček and a lot of backing of Declan Rice in that position, neither of whom have had fantastic seasons. So maybe it's a chance for Flynn Downs to show his real impression here. Yeah, I don't rate Rico Lewis whatsoever. Like, and I'm saying that I hope he improves for his own sake, but... Oh, here we are. Hey, Yusuf. How are we doing, buddy? We could have had Stoke away, and I would have backed us. Here we are. Getting ready for a little bit of a cheeky handshake. Teams took their time, didn't they? We're getting here. We're getting ready to rumble. It was 100% fluke. Stop taking those. What? I don't rate Lewis. I don't. It's because Moyes has a massive... Oh, my God. Cheers for that, Alex. Cheers for that. Yusuf, don't worry about it, mate. If you do that, if you predict a loss every time, then you'll be surprised if we win. So it's all happy clappy then. Woo! Woo! Boo! You're right there. What are you doing? You're reading. There we go. I'm just conversing. I'm not just ignoring you lot. I suppose Falafel, yeah, but you can't take into account for a deflection like that. Like that deflection was, like, realistically, he was outside the box, so you can't blame the defenders for getting out. Like, it's pure luck. It is pure luck. Like, it ricocheted off him. It could have gone absolutely anywhere. Like, you couldn't get out to Lamptey in that time. We couldn't get out to Dunk. It was luck. If Wrexham get past Sheffield United, I fancy them to beat Spurs. Oh, I don't know. I think that'll be one step too far. Sheffield United are a great side. I don't think they'll get past Sheffield United away from home either. I'm sure they'll give it a good go, but Sheffield United are a class above Coventry, who they needed a bit of luck to beat anyway. But here we go. We're getting ready now for the start of the match here at Pride Park, and it is Derby County against West Ham United. Go through the sides again. Joe Wildsmith in goal with Corey Smith, Curtis Davis, Craig Forsyth, and Hayden Roberts the back four. Conor Hourihane, Max Bird in midfield with Mendes Lang, Jake Knight, Barkhausen in behind James Collins up front for the Rams, who sit fourth in League One. For West Ham United, the Premier League side, Alphonse Areola's in goal with Tilo Kehrer, Angelo Ogbonna and Naya for good, the back three. Emerson Palmieri and Ben Johnson are the wing backs, with Flynn Downs and Thomas Souček behind Fornals, Bowen and Michael Antonio, the all-time Premier League top scorer for West Ham United, who is has been much maligned this season with the arrival of Gianluca Scamacca. And being honest, he's now being trusted in this game. And I'm sure the West Ham United fans will be hoping for a Michail Antonio goal this evening. Big game for Curtis Davis, the captain of Derby County. He's been around for a long, long time. He's a wily old fox. And it's going to be a big game for him, and he will have to play at his best. And we're off here at at Pride Park, and it's launched forward by Naif Good. Gone out for a throw-in now to Derby County. It wasn't the greatest of clearances from the centre-back. Thrown in by fullbacks here, Hayden Roberts. Hourihan. Cleared forward by Derby, and they've got him behind here with James Collins. It's a chance for Derby. He's in. Pulled back. Oh, it's great defending, and it's going to come for James Collins in the end, but it's going to be cleared away this time. It was in behind. It was Tom Barkhausen who I think was getting in there, and big chance for Derby County. Already West Ham put under severe pressure. Barkhausen got in behind the West Ham defence, and he very, very nearly pulled it back for James Collins in the end. They've gone for the long ball to Barkhausen again. His touch this time is poor, and it's played back by Tilo Kehrer, who seems like they're going to be targeting him with 2 long balls towards Barkhausen already. Cleared away by Areola. Johnson tries to get up highest. It's a big win by Hayden Roberts. Your team against Wolves: Alisson, Milner, Kanate, Matip, Tsimikas, Bajcetic, Thiago, Trent, Nunes, Elliot, Gakpo. Why would Trent would be in midfield? And Milner should not be at right back ever again. Chance for West Ham here. They're going to bring it forward with Emerson Palmieri, who's just taken it centrally. Tommy Soucek is now on the ball. Kehrer. Johnson. Drilled inside looking for Antonio, but Curtis Davis is well positioned to just intercept. Bowen pressing high, and they've played through now. It's a great challenge by Downs, and here go Antonio up against Davis. Michail Antonio still going, and he's fired wide. He's looking for a corner, but I don't think it is. Is it? I don't think so. I don't think so, Michail. I don't think it is their ball. It might be. I can't see really the angle here. Oh, it might be actually. It is their ball. Should be a corner, but it's not been given. Yeah, it has to be Nunez starting. But Elliott's going to start as well, as a Salah. I'd go Elliott, Salah, Elliott, Nunez, Salah, Elliott on the left. I thought we played quite well against Brighton overall, especially in the first half. Thought Hakpo played well as well, especially in the first half, but not really in the second. No one did. I'd go. It's going to be crossed in by Roberts here. Is he going to win a corner? He's not. It's well won by Soucek and cleared away by Ben Johnson. I would go with Alisson, Trent, Kanate, Gomez, Robertson, Bajcetic, Keita, Thiago, Elliott, Salah, Nunez would be my front three. I don't think. I think you can't drop Elliott at the moment. He's looked in behind for the man, but Tilo Kehrer reads it well. They're all targeting Tilo Kehrer right now. I wouldn't mind Carvalho starting, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I can't pretend to, but away by Johnson. Bowen helps it on, and now Antonio looks to bring it down for Fornals. Played wide, well won by Hourihan, and it's going to be back for Davis, who's going to play it back to Joe Wildsmith here. That'd be my choice. Nunez through the middle, Harvey on the left, and Salah on the right. Harvey's done exceptionally well. Like, you can't drop him. Salah was fine. Salah got in better positions than he has done in the last 3 games. I don't know why he's getting flack for yesterday. Like, he had a one-on-one. He had 2 one-on-one chances. Also, Robertson didn't have his greatest game, but overall he hasn't been one of the worst players so far this season in comparison. Played back by Forsyth now for Wildsmith. Wildsmith for Derby County. Back to Craig Forsyth, who has been there at the club for nearly a decade. Wide by Bird, looking for Smith. Corey Smith playing at right back. He was a stalwart in Bristol City's side who challenged for promotion and also played for Swansea City last season as well, but now at Derby County at fullback. Bird loses out. Fornals looking for Antonio. Is it going to spin back? No. Well won by Curtis Davis. Downs intercepts well. I know Falafel, but I judge a player on whether they're getting chances or not, because that's the main barometer of whether their overall game is okay. Because finishing, it's not a lottery, but it's a difficult one to measure in comparison. Whereas if you've got chances, it's literally like, if you make yourself chances, that's good. That's why I'm not worried about Núñez at all. Because he creates chances for himself, and in the end, they will go in. It's just human nature. Things happen in peaks and troughs. I'd rather Salah miss two chances than not get them at all. Fornals in for to take it forward, and Antonio looks for the man, but he can't find him. It's not great from Antonio, and Derby have pressed them well. Looking for Barkhausen, but Ben Johnson gets there first. Ogbonna's lost it. They're appealing for a foul, but they've not given anything, and Ogbonna's marauding his way forward. Here's Antonio. He's got Bow in there. Ogbonna decides to go back. Why have you said that to me, Jack? Antonio looks to try and win a corner. He's going to win a throw-in instead. I don't know. But, mate, it's only 7 minutes in. It will be fine. Throw in from Ben Johnson here for West Ham United. It's not a bad ball, and it's a little bit of a strange situation. They're appealing for a back pass, but it can't be, really. Yeah, it's more of a clearance from Forsyth. I don't think they can have a back pass for that one. Curtis Davis puffs out his cheeks. He's cleared forward. It's flicked on, and Barkhausen tries to get in behind Johnson, but Johnson does really, really well to turn and clear. Johnson, forward. I can't believe you said that to me. My eyelashes are now weirding me out. Hourihan under pressure and well pressed by Flynn Downs. And here goes Bowen. It's 3-on-2 for West Ham. Jared Bowen! Good save. Good save by Joe Wildsmith. Straight at him in the end. He probably should have picked a pass, Jared Bowen. He did score twice against Everton in their recent Premier League win. Maybe trying to showcase some of the confidence that's been flowing through him for the last 2 seasons at the London Stadium. But it's not worked in that regard. Here's Collins. Collins touched inside, but he's well defended by West Ham United. Played out. Really good. Excellent. Souček. Chance for Emerson to stretch his legs. Here's Emerson Palmieri, the former Chelsea man. Still Emerson. He's got a man over here, Flynn. Oh, it's a poor ball from Emerson. Really put Flynn Downs under pressure there. Souček. Fornals. Emerson. Can he get the cross in? Looks to. Can't. Plays it back to Souček. Souček for West Ham United. Still Souček. Gets the ball into Antonio, who turns well. Antonio for West Ham. Antonio with the shot. It's well blocked. Souček. In for Antonio. Chance for West Ham here. It's Souček. It's Bowen! It's 1-0 West Ham! He couldn't miss Jared Bowen. And he continues his excellent form. Jarrod Bowen for West Ham United. Recently pregnant with twins. But I tell you what, that ball did not miss either. It's all about Thomas Souček's header. Jarrod Bowen scores for West Ham United. And Pride Park, if it was expecting a shock, well, they're going to have to come from behind to have one. Go. Yep, Derby County 0, West Ham 1. All came from a real big bit of patient play, and Bowen couldn't really miss. All came from Thomas Souček, who just got the header on for Bowen, who, well, Wildsmith got a touch, but couldn't really do anything about it. West Ham 1, Derby County 0 at Pride Park. Oh, did Alex spoil it? Lucky I didn't look at the bloody comments then.
He did, yeah.
Wow. Jack, I hate you. How dare you? In for Hayden Roberts, and he's played forward looking for Barkhausen, can't find him, and here's Ogbonna. Fornal's looking for Bowen. It wasn't a bad ball. It has made me feel a bit weird, you know, Jack. You've done me in here. Back by Ben Johnson all the way to Alphonse Areola. Cleared forward. Bowen. Good touch. Oh, he's beating his man brilliantly here, Jarrod Bowen. Antonio can't get there. Curtis Davis points and screams at his defenders. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't look at him, to be honest, but if Firmino goes in the summer, we might look at bringing him in if we don't view Hakpo as an option. And Diaz potentially is on the right, but I don't like Diaz on the right as much as I like him on the left. Here's Hayden Roberts. Corey Smith back to Forsyth now for Derby County. Going to drive forward and look for Hayden Roberts. Roberts takes on Johnson. Still Roberts. Back now to Forsyth. Luke Chambers loaned to Kilmarnock. Love that. Love that for Chambers, to be fair. It's a great move for him. Yusuf. I don't think he had a bad game yesterday. Controversial. Apart from when he dived around randomly for the goal. Actually had quite a good game overall. I know we can be revisionist on results, but Antonio flicks it on. Hey Amy, how are we? Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's my streams. They're bloody useless. I need a proper stream. But don't put your spoilers in, Amy. Don't do it. Ah, we'll talk about that at half time, Amy. No problem. Here's Mendes Lang. Puts the cross in. Oh, it goes ahead of James Collins. Played back and Roberts has pulled up. It's offside anyway. Offside against Mendes Lang, I think. Obviously, he was controversially released by Cardiff City. I put the cross in. It was Collins who was offside. Both formerly Cardiff City players, of course. There we go. Hello, Mick. How are we? Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you. Good morning, USA. I've got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. Izzy, you'll never be a mod.
Did I say mod?
No, you can't be a mod.
Alright.
That is nepotism at its finest.
What does that mean?
Hello, Mohammed. How are we, mate? It means giving jobs to your friends.
Oh, the thing with Waterloo Road.
Yeah. Crossfield ball from Hurahan. In for Max Bird. No, Smith goes outside to Mendes Lang. Smith. Well intercepted. Smith gets it back. Wide from Bird now to Forsyth. He's got Hayden Roberts, who's wide on loan for Brighton and Hove Albion. That is true, actually, Alex. You're just you're a being. We are truly in the mud. Screw you, Jensk. You live in my head rent free. I think about you when I sleep. Not in a weird way.
I was like, is that cheating then?
Wide right now for Mendes Lang. Built like an absolute brick shithouse. Can't find Corey Smith in the middle. Antonio. Loses out. And here go Derby on the counter-attack. He's got Barkhausen wide. He's found him. He's got Collins and Mendes Lang in the middle. Barkhausen could take a shot. He gets it inside to Knight. And oh, it's a poor ball from Knight. And Antonio picks it up. Can West Ham counter-attack now? 4-0. Oh, there's always one thing I say in a stream. Oh dear. It happens, boys and girls. Ogbonna back to Areola. Cleared forward. Bowen is never going to win a header against Craig Forsyth, but it is launched towards Fornals. No. Hurahan inside now for Knight. Tomorrow is transfer deadline, Mohammed, and I will be doing a stream from 6 p.m. I'm going to say 6, not 5, because I don't fancy doing an extra hour on that regard. And I need food. I'm going to say 6 p.m. till the midnight deadline. So lucky you lot. Let's just say that. Ogbonna wide now for Tilo Kehrer, who burst forward the German. Now Johnson has Bowen and Antonio ahead of him. He's found Antonio with space around him. He turns and plays it back all the way to Angelo Ogbonna. Now Nia Fagurd for West Ham. Agurd into Fornals. Fornals still. Downs wide to Fornals. He's going to play it back to Nia Fagurd now, the Moroccan. You don't have to keep taking back your messages, Mohammed. It's okay. Shush, ball. Shush. Oh, no, yeah, exactly, Alex, exactly. It's just fun, no feelings, man. Mohammed, you don't have to take back your comments, bro. It's fine. You can leave them there. It's okay. No one's gonna kill you. It's all right. Derby haven't played bad so far, you know. They haven't been too bad. They've given it a go, but it's not really worked out so far. They conceded. Play back all the way now to Joe Wildsmith for Derby County. Wildsmith. Evening, Casper. How are we? Jack, why are you giving me useless facts? And I don't want to know about that now. I don't even want to.
So I'm kissing your bumhole then.
Bumhole. Thank you for that. Appreciated. Here's Knight. Bird. Wide. Corey Smith for Derby. Smith. Inside. Looking for Mendes Lang. The transfer window ends tomorrow evening at midnight. So, UK time. So, midnight UK time. Or actually, no, it's 11 o'clock, isn't it? 11 o'clock UK time, I think. How do you know that stuff? How do you know this, Jack?
I knew the mites one and the stock one, I think. Dad told me about the mites one.
Oh my god.
What is this chat become?
This chat is just... This is great.
This is the audience. They don't care about sports right now, or you. They just care
Oh, shut you. That's good, Casper. That's good. That's good. That's respect. Respect for that. I rate that. That was quick. That was fast. That was fast.
what have I missed?
Casper's comment. Incredible. Right there. Literally 4 comments up from the bottom.
That's Corey's for me.
Which one? Have you not seen it? I always thought you talk shit. That's quite... It's very good. It's very good. Anyway, West Ham. That was very good. I actually respect that. I'm very much down for that sort of humour. Isabel, you know how you love me? Aw.
You got bumholes.
No.
What?
At half time,
When?
in about 25 minutes, because someone's down here. It's Palmieri's down. Would you mind making me a cup of tea?
Do I get a hot chocolate in return?
You get a hot chocolate in return later on. Deal? Deal. This is how you make a relationship, guys.
Politics.
This is how you make a relationship work. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, and a tea for a hot chocolate.
You can't see eye to eye though.
Emerson is on the floor. Corey Smith is not happy. He's been yellow carded. Can you stop?
How's it eye to eye if you can't see?
Oh my god, this comment section is just mental. I just have no idea what's going on. I don't even need to know. Oh my god, I love everything about this. I love everything about this community. Subscribe if you want to be part of it. That's the best place. It's the best place in the world to be. Oh my god. Oh my lord. I can't even. A free kick placed into the hands of Joe Wildsmith there. He's just told to be taking his time a little bit with this.
Is this house cold?
It's just you. Barkhausen. And it's a free kick to Derby. I don't think it is. Who is that? Anything can happen. Liverpool, they can get top 4 if believe Mohamed Salah back in his normal form again. Anything can happen. Pigs can fly. You know? We ain't getting top 4, Mohamed, my man. Subscribe. Get your mother, your mum, your dad.
Oh, that was Lucas again.
Lucas isn't in the chat, thank goodness, today. The ketchup bottle is here, boys.
I think you need a bottle. You should get a sticker.
I need to get it on my desk, so I get it permanently there. It's crossed in for Derby, and they're appealing for a corner. What are they giving? It's a goal kick. thought they were pinning for a penalty for a second. It's for a corner. I think it did come off the back of Craig Forsyth. Yeah.
You might have to give context for people.
Alex. Oh, dear. No comment. Good header. Collins.
Who said good head then?
It's out of play for a West Ham United throw in here. Hello, Kate. Hello. How are we? Don't apologise for him. We all love him here. He's part of the furniture. Don't say unfortunately. Jensk. Izzy just said unfortunately when I said you're part of the furniture.
You think about Yanks more than me.
I love Jensk.
Wow, you're not getting tea now.
I bloody am. I shook on it, mate. Deal is contractual. Collins is fouled by Tilo Kehrer here. I think they've given handball, though. Oh, dear. Free kick. Is it a free kick, then? Free kick to Derby County. It's going to be crossed in by Conor Hourihane. Obviously, a player with Premier League experience with Aston Villa. Helped them get promoted, of course. And at great times with Barnsley as well, as the captain of them. Hourihane with the free kick. It's not a bad one. It's headed away well by West Ham United, and they're seeing out for another throw-in. We saw a lot of long throw-ins in the last game. Will we see one here? I don't think we will. Hourihane. Oh, it's going to be cleared away there by Tommy Souček. Downs. Antonio's been set off on the run, but Curtis Davis does have it under control. I know, Amy. Exactly. Hey, Linus, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, the comments on this stream are absolutely amazing. But we are here mainly for the football, but for a bit of banter as well, which is what we love to see. And it's good therapy at the end of a long day, you know. Great therapy to chat to you lot, chat absolute shit with you lot, which is what usually happens. Again, now all the way back to Alphonse Areola. Hey, Reece, how are we? You might be thinking of Jed Spence there, Amy. Are you new, by the way, Amy? I haven't seen you before today. And if you are, thank you for joining the family. Just you and 5 others. 11 were sick. Probably vomited after they saw chat comments. Oh my god. Jack is just here to make us all feel sick. Well intercepted by Derby, and now Hourihane's going to clear forward by now Areola. Good to see you back. Back again. Reece is back. Tell your friends. Oh, great. Well, it's a great place to be, this channel. Who do you support, Amy? Who do you support? I'm good, Linus. I'm good. It's been a long old day, but not everything's better when I come back to you lot, you know? Ben Johnson will throw it in for West Ham United. 28 minutes in. You had the best weekend ever. What was your weekend, Reece? Let me know. God damn, I just cracked my neck and almost broke it.
Corey, stop hurting yourself.
Corey, you've already pulled your hamstring. You don't need to do your neck in as well, mate. Thrown in by Johnson. Antonio tries to hook it. What is he doing? He's just punted it back into his own half, and here go Derby County. Luckily, Thomas Souček and Flynn Downs can clear it up. Souček and now Ben Johnson. Antonio tries to get in there. And he does. Antonio.
No, Jack.
No more Jack.
Aw,
Oh, bless.
your anniversary thingy.
Oh, yeah. How sweet. I got to see my missus as well. But I have to see her every day and she makes me sick.
Well, Yanks is your favourite, so...
Nah, actually, it's Alex. Ah, okay. West Ham fan. Well, Alex, the Timeless Podcast, is also a West Ham fan. So, there we go. Yeah, we go live pretty much every day here, Amy, so...
Vying for your attention.
Everyone's at it now. Thank you, Alex. Oh my god. Back now by Davis, and it's going to be cleared away by Joe Wildsmith here for Derby County. Honestly. It's not. It's literally just me just reacting to your lot's comments. It's amazing though. Hey, we wouldn't have it any other way, would we? Who loves me?
Alex, he says say it back.
I don't say it back, mate. I treat him mean to keep him keen.
You sure you want that cup of tea later?
Oh my lord. I can't even focus on this game. It's half an hour in, and I think I've probably done about 5 minutes of commentary here. Crossed in. Caught by Areola. Lads, you wait until the Super Bowl watch along. Jesus Christ. I won't have a clue what's going on, and it'll be you lot distracting me.
Greece.
Like... Oh my god. Like, the Super Bowl stream is going to be absolute carnage.
Tomorrow's is as well.
And tomorrow's, but tomorrow's at least I've got, like, stuff to concentrate on.
Are you sure?
And stuff to speak about. Chance for Derby here, though. But the Super Bowl stream is going to be, like, 11 o'clock to 3:30 in the morning. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to make sure I sleep well. I think I've got a presentation the next day after that. Chance for Derby! Oh, it was a volley from James Collins. We get a ton of German matches. Universal owns English Premier League, and now they want us to watch the league and pay so much money for it. It's so much better to just watch it with someone else. Watch a watch-along. Honestly, I find myself doing it all the time. Izzy reveals she's been on the channel loads of times.
Are you coming back on at half time?
She'll come on at half time if she makes me a cup of tea.
How long till half?
About 15 minutes. Cleared forward. Well won by Tilo Kea, and Johnson's on the ball now. Antonio on the turn. He's done really well there. And he can find the man out wide, but he decides to turn. Hey, Mohammed, how are we, mate? Oh, Reese, you've been around for a little while, my friend. Rihanna's the halftime show. Answer to that question, Robbie. Answer to that question. I know the answer to that one. They are cakes. They have to legally be called cakes. It was done in a lawsuit about 15, 20 years ago. They are cakes, not biscuits. Because they go hard when they're... Because cakes go hard when they're stale. Biscuits go soft. So Jaffa cakes are cakes. They're just biscuit-sized cakes. Foul on Flynn Downs there. Free kick to... Jared Bowen scored for West Ham, Linus. My Instagram, yeah, Izzy's on there. Lucky girl. Not very much, though. No one is, to be fair. I don't use Instagram.
That public on social media apart from your channel, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, they are definitely cakes. And it was a good goal as well, Linus, to be honest. It was really well worked. Souček nodded it across, Bowen with the volley into the bottom corner. Oh my God. Well, I'm not even going to react to that one, Reese. What am I pausing for? What did I say this time? Cleared forward. Right, no more weird comments, guys. Come on. Let's focus on the football. We can all have a conversation, but we don't need to know about people's sweats. Just tell us random facts and that'll do. Here's Ben Johnson. Got loads of football to talk about. It's an opportunity for West Ham. Gets a cross in. It's a corner now to... I have studied it. Oh. Yes, Liam. How are we, buddy? What coursework were you finishing? And if there's anything I can do to help, you know where I am, mate. Go on, Jack. Oh, nice. How long have you been with her, Reese? Yes, Amy. Yes, Enzo Fernandez. £105 million. A lot of money. Corner in. Headed away. Is it going to fall for a West Ham body? It's not. It's hooked away by Forsyth. Bowen. Downs. Emerson plays it wide. Oh, bless you. Oh, yeah. Chelsea and Liverpool, mate. We're both terrible, so it's fine. It's well won by Max Bird and is cleared forward towards Barkhausen. Johnson heads it away towards Antonio. And Antonio's done really well. He's got Fornals there. It's Antonio. It's Pablo Fornals. He's going to take the shot first time. He's going to take a touch. He's trying to cut inside, but it's well won in the end by Derby County. And Horahan was the man who got there. Back heel into Horahan, who's taken up a right back position. He's lost it to Antonio this time. Mikel Antonio can get the ball across. Can he? Oh, and it's very lucky for the young man at fullback. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. Corey, mate, don't worry. It happens. Things will come. Being single is underrated, but also overrated at the same time. Yeah, it's a bit long. Stop with the weird facts now, guys, unless they're funny.
Jack's the one to talk.
Crossed in, cleared away. Not at the moment. I'm a bit of a baby boy now. Aww. Throw in now for West Ham United. 7 minutes now until half time. Just like a waving flag. Oh, Corey, man. Bless. I have also been cheated on in the past. Honestly, it's the worst feeling in the world. I'm not going to lie. It's one of the worst things. But, yeah. Timeless podcast, Mr. Alex Kingdom. It's not crap. It's fine. It's only crap if you really want to be in a relationship. But then then when you're in a relationship, some people really want to be single. So the grass is always greener on the other side. It's the worst feeling in the world, man. Honestly, it's grim. Pulisic wants to leave Chelsea, but nobody would want him. He's such injury prone. Great player, though. On his day, Christian Pulisic. Absolutely. The LeBron James of soccer, as they call him, over in the United States. well, listen, if on his day he's a real top talent, but as you say, it's really bad. Just want to cuddle. I'll give you a cuddle, Alex. It's fine. It's fine, man. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Antonio has to be offside, and he is. Corey, man, it don't matter. We move. You're a king. Whatever happens, you're a king, my man. Yeah, to be fair, Leeds. I mean, we'll talk about Leeds in a second. Once Derby might have a chance here with Barkhausen. It's a great challenge by Tommy Soucek. He's got Antonio there who plays it off to Fornals. It's not the greatest of balls, and Bowen can get there, and he can. Here's Jared Bowen for West Ham. Back for Tilo Kehrer. Tottenham have reached a full agreement with Pedro Porro. That's a great signing for them, especially because, well, Emerson Royale is shit. And Jed Spence is going to go out on loan. Inside now for Hayden Roberts. Hayden Roberts in for Barkhausen, in for a deep cross. It's going to come for James Collins, is it? Mendes Lang is battling for it with Emerson. Emerson's done really, really well there, Emerson. He's cleared it away. Thank you. I didn't finish that one because it went cold. Antonio into Emerson, and he's lost it out, but it's a great interception by Soucek. Porro Disperse has got it. Here we go. There we go. She would say hi, but she's gone down to make me a cup of tea. Bless her. Downs. Soucek. Long ball across to Ben Johnson. Fornals. Bowen. He's got Antonio forward. He's gone for Flynn Downs, who will find Emerson Palmieri. Wrexham will play Tottenham Hotspur if they beat Sheffield United. Throwing now to Derby County, who haven't had the greatest half. They haven't challenged Alphonse Areola really at all. West Ham have defended well. They've just been overall the better side, really, as you would expect from a Premier League team against a League One team in the FA Cup, you know. But they will, whoever goes through, will take on Manchester United at Old Trafford, which is going to be an absolute difficult game. But West Ham did win there last season in the Carabao Cup, so you never know. You never know with them. They have got the quality to upset sides. They really do. Paqueta, Scamacca, Jared Bowen, Declan Rice. Even Antonio on his day, you know, he can really stretch defences. He's played wide by Hayden Roberts now. Here's Mendes Lang up against Emerson. Still Mendes Lang. He's taken on Emerson. He's beaten Emerson. Mendes Lang for Derby. It's a great ball, but it's well cleared away in the end by West Ham. Roberts. Davis. Still got it. They're appealing for handball, but he's lost it now. Bowen for Downs, and now Antonio, and Bowen is through if he can find him, and it's not the greatest of balls. It was well blocked. Who's my local Premier League team? The closest Premier League team to me? I'd probably say it would be Aston Villa. Overall, Aston Villa or Wolves are probably the closest Premier League teams. Thinking about it, yeah, because when I'm back in Ross, I'm about 3 hours from London. And about an hour and a half from Birmingham. So yeah, I'd probably say Aston Villa. And then it's 3 hours up to Liverpool. I don't know, really. Crossed in, looking for Collins, cleared away. Great turn from Antonio. It's well challenged by Bird, and it's a free kick to Derby. Anything to Kante to us? I don't think so, Liam. And even so, to be fair, he would fit in very well with his injury record recently. I wouldn't like it, to be honest with you. I like N'Golo Kante a lot, but I just don't see it. He's got experience, to be fair. Harahan, wide for Barkhausen. Barkhausen up against Johnson. He's beaten him. Barkhausen with the effort is killed way over Areola's bar. And it's a goal kick now. Perhaps in the summer, maybe, but I don't think it's a very Liverpool signing that they need right now. They need midfielders that are 25, around that sort of age and younger. According to many reports, Manchester United wouldn't mind paying a ton of money for Harry Kane. Harry Kane, of course, is very, very close to becoming Tottenham's all-time record goal scorer. I think he'd be silly to leave them right now. 1 minute of added time at the end of the first half. During the halftime break, I will be taking a quick, swift break to get my camera battery changed around. Actually, it's lasted nearly 2 hours, lads. That is pretty darn unbelievable, because it usually lasts about an hour and a half. So for it to last this long, I'm pretty darn happy about it. Here's Souček. In for Downs. He's under pressure and it's one back, but Souček just about gets there. Fornals, is there going to be a goal here at the end of this first half? You have a family member who supports Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, well, there you go. Potentially Joe Hodge. Yeah, I mean, I saw him the 2 games for Wolves. It was very good. I didn't rate Hugo Bueno that much, like you said about Ball, but yeah, Hodge looked quite decent, especially at Anfield. I don't think that is true, Jack. I don't think that's true. Half time then. And it's 1-0 to West Ham United. It's been a pretty darn easy half for David Moyes and his boys. It's been a pretty mental half over here on the Stonadge channel, but make sure to stay tuned for more of it in the coming 45 minutes. I will be back very, very, very shortly. I'm just going to go and have a little break for my camera battery, and Izzy will bring me a cup of tea. I'll be back very shortly. I will catch you in a second. Well, I'm back. Izzy bought me a tea. Life is well. How are we, ladies and gentlemen? Derby 0, West Ham United 1. It has been an absolutely mental stream so far, but we're here. We're ready, and we are... Yeah, we're good. We're good, aren't we? We're very, very good. Oh, my God. Yeah, turn this chat, Jack's... Jack's history, man. Alex is not happy. Alex is not happy about the half. What? Why aren't you happy, man? You're winning. Derby haven't been bad. Like Derby have been okay, but they've not really tested Alphonse Areola whatsoever. Ooh, I am. Just got stretched, lads. Ooh. How are we? How are we feeling? I don't want to know about single women in Jack's area, man. And if they're anything interested in Jack, they just have to be prepared for the barrage of facts they're going to get. The barrage of facts they're going to be thrown in their direction. But yeah, Jesus wept. What has this stream been? This stream has been absolutely mental. Oh dear. What are we all thinking about transfer news though? Let's talk about Leeds United, Weston McKennie. What a signing that is for them. A real top player who has played some top clubs, Schalke, then Juventus, to be going to Leeds United under Jesse Marsch. I think it's a great move. Of course, they've got the United States culture there now. Brendan Aronson, Tyler Adams, plenty others as well. I feel sorry for single women in Jack's area. I'm telling you. Robbie, you're very, very close, mate. It's charity shops, antiques. There is a rowing club. There's there's a lot of charity shops. There's a lot of takeaways. It's pretty posh, but like, it's also a shithole at the same time. Like that sort of thing. It's one of those, like, it's alright, but it's not somewhere you really want to be when you're 20 years old, let's just say that. Good pubs there, though. I think the milk's gone off. Babe, I think the milk's gone off.
Yeah, I did look a bit weird.
Yeah, it doesn't taste normal.
It's not my fault.
It's not your fault. We have to go and get some more milk.
It was open 2 days.
That has been more than 2 days we've used that milk.
Yeah, but it goes off on the 2nd of it, actually.
Yeah, but when did we open it?
I don't know.
That milk tastes weird, bro.
It did smell a little bit. It was a bit funky when I was putting it in.
Oh, you didn't tell me that! You prick!
We'll get some more.
Oh, no, I can't drink that now, man. You didn't tell me the milk was lumpy!
It was only like one lump.
What do you mean?
I thought it was okay.
No! What?
You'll live. You already had one today.
I've got the taste of it in my mouth now, though. I've got to have to wash it out.
I've got some smoothie there if you want to have ginger and stuff.
Nah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What time do you think the game will be over?
The game will be done in about an hour.
Well, I mean, Tesco will still be open.
Yeah, it probably will. We'll go and get some milk then. Jack and Corey are slating you.
Did you get rid of your oat milk?
Yes. It's okay. I don't blame you. But if there's lumps in the milk,
I will make you a new one when we get more milk.
deal.
But I still get a raw.
You still get hot chocolate. There we go. So then, lads, it's going to be a Tila stream this afternoon.
This afternoon.
It's afternoon somewhere. Oh, ball. But at least it's not milk in a bag, am I right? At least it's not milk in a bag. This stream is so sus. You're all sussy chunkuses. You're all so sus. Oh, you're from Rill. Oh, poor you. Oh, dear.
So he's not that far.
Where are you about now, Robbie? You're in Rill. Oh.
That was worse than that film stuff I was going to do. Was up there. And
Oh, so sus, lads.
no, you don't, Casper. Shush.
Casper, you better not. You lot are so disappointing. What is that?
You need to update your subscribers thing on the bar, by the way.
What's it? What? I,
790
we're not doing Among Us. We can do Among Us like if I'd get a Discord, right? And you lot want to organise a game of Among Us, I won't record it. We'll just have a bit of fun. We can do that.
That would be fun.
We can do that with for a bit of a laugh. Shall we do that? Favorite meal in Manchester. Ha 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 ha. I do like Manchester as a city though. It's very nice.
When did you go?
Literally last
When you went to the gig?
when
You went
was
to Mackey's?
November. This stream, man, shall we do that? Well, when I'll make a Discord server when we get to a K or maybe 1,500 subs. So this is a motivation for you lot to go spread the word. When we get to 1,500, I will make a Discord server and we'll play Among Us. That's a deal, lads. And I sincerely mean that. Christ, no, that would take too much. Loads of people from the USA, especially the New York City area, Manchester City fans. Sky Sports just updated the transfer. Yeah, Man City own New York City, don't they? So, yeah, that's why loads of Man City fans there. So, motivation for you lot now. Go and get the Stonadge channel to 1,500 and we'll do it. That's the dream. Well, it's not the dream. I don't want it to stop at 1,500. We don't want to stop at all. We're going to the moon, lads. That's sus. So sus, Alexander.
You sound like Guru when you're saying we're going to the moon.
We're going to steal the moon. So sus, lads. Strange, you lot.
18 likes, 15 people watching.
I know. I don't know how everyone's still in here. For those of you who aren't in this banterous section, sorry about everything. Thank you, Paul. We're nearly there. Wait till tomorrow. Well, yeah, MLS is a growing place. It's an MLS. The MLS have done really.
Sorry. I'm not spreading anything.
Yeah. Yep. Diamond play button before the end of 2023 thoughts. The only way I'm getting that is if I pay for it. PSG are in advanced negotiations to hire Hakim Ziyech. PSG? Do they need him? To be fair, they don't really care, do they? They've got money to spare. So yeah, they've got money to spare. They've got time to go, and yeah, I think it'll be a good signing for them as a backup, which is what he will be, because he won't be playing above Neymar, Mbappe, or Messi unless he plays it in the team. What are you giggling about over there, madam? You're still cackling at that comment. Oh Jesus! 15 months. You're not too far from us then, Robbie. If you want to come meet up for a pint, please let me know. I'm just kidding. This bloody tea is near me.
Sorry.
It's not your fault, but it is. You should have told me I had lumps in it. Any Bellingham news? No, because I have no news on Jude. Give you news on Cardiff City signing someone if you want.
No news is good news.
Yeah, the only news on Bellingham I can give you is that he's pretty good at football. And he might be coming to Liverpool potentially. Six players left Everton, but none came in. Yeah, well, they're going to be looking to be bringing in Conor Gallagher, as we are. Will Liverpool sign anyone tomorrow? Will I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. I'm just going to put my mic on mute and say what I was going to say to Izzy. Anyway, done. Secretive chat done. We're all finished. I'm not going to get cancelled today. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I mean, Jack, you've got enough players. Oh. I'm pretty sure it was. It was. Because I dragged it down. It's all okay. It's okay. Life is okay. Life is good. It's okay.
Imagine.
Don't suss me out, lads. Screw you.
Okay. Who died?
Jude Bellingham has verbal deal with Liverpool, but no complete deal. Yeah, I agree. Mike's not muted now. I mean, yeah, I know, Casper. You nearly got me there, but I knew I muted it. I knew I did.
Can I tell Alex at least?
No, you can't, because he'll put it in the chat. Anyway, the players are in the tunnel and we're ready for 45 minutes of complete football chat. Nothing else. No other else. It's all going to be football chat. Nothing else. It's a football watch-along, football channel. Absolutely. We're not going to do anything else. No other comments come into this apart from pure football. Football, soccer. Yeah. Soccer. Players are out in the tunnel now, ready for the second half of West Ham United at Derby County. I'm just going to move myself a little bit because I am not central. I am now. Come on. Hello, the Watford way. How are we? I'm good, mate. How are you doing? How are you doing under Super Slaven Bilic? Jude Bellingham's wanted by Tottenham. Margaret Robbie's wanted by Alex. It's not going to happen, is it? Thank you, Jansk. I am a minute behind. Don't rub it in. I'm poor, okay? And we're off for the second half. Nearly there. Come on. I will buy a Sky TV when I've got money, but we're off now for the second half of Derby County against West Ham United. Maybe next year, lads, when I'm in a different place. Yeah, I know, Robbie. The whole Bellingham thing, I just try not to comment on it, like... I try my best, but there's nothing more to say that we don't already know. Yeah, Jens, what is that profile picture? That is disgusting. Disgusting. I wish they have, Casper. I would beg on bended knee for that to happen. To be fair, Naby Keita would be good for Arsenal in his prime. It's a shot from Derby and it's just wide from Knight. This community is amazing, by the way. I love it. I love this little quirky community where no one actually knows what's going on. Oh, you wait till tomorrow, lads. Played away. And Derby are on the attack already here. Here's Mendes-Lang. Cuts inside. Still Mendes-Lang. Bird. Out for Mendes Lang again. Got Knight ahead of him and he's found him. Mendes Lang. Crossed in by Corey Smith. It's not a bad ball. Appealing for a handball and it's off the Derby County player rather than the West Ham one. James Collins is being given as a yellow card. Is he going to get given a yellow card here for this handball? I don't think he is. But it was a hand either way. I don't know whose hand it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a Derby hand. I think he was trying to put the get a penalty from the assistant ref. Wasn't given though, and it's a free kick to West Ham. Casper as a mod, thoughts? Ah, no problem, Alex. Don't, lads. I beg, please, please, please don't. I'm going to have the ticker on anyway and have like different transfers come through, but Jesus Christ, lads, please don't do that. To be fair, I should make you a mod really, Casper, but everyone is a mod at this point, so I don't think there's much point in becoming one. Don't do this, Jensk. Don't do this to me. Throwing from Corey Smith. Cleared forward by Derby County. Played back by Agud, and here's Areola. It's a good ball. Johnson. Great. Downs. Out for a throw in for West Ham United. Chance for Fornals. In behind. It's going to come for Jared Bowen. Bowen for West Ham. Deflection, Antonio, goal. 2-0. Game, set, match. West Ham. It's 2-0. My prediction's spot on. I didn't even talk about predictions. But I said 2-0. And it's 2-0. Mikel Antonio scores. Thank you, Jensk. Please don't spoil.
Sorry, what? Thiago's Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, he's lying. Amy, quick rule of the channel. And no, there's no issue because you're a very new member here. We don't do anything with the Sun. No mention of the Sun at all as a source. Obviously, it's quite a frowned upon newspaper here in the community. So yeah, we don't do anything about the Sun. Please. I suppose you didn't spoil it, Jensk, but you told me to watch. Salah Salta AFC Wimbledon, here we go. I suppose you didn't spoil it. But, yeah. I knew something was going to come. It was like an FM highlight. Here's Bowen. Downs. Wide now for Emerson. It's a cross. Bowen flicks it back and it's going to be cleared away by Bird. You are, yes, Alex. You are allowed to celebrate. I've set the goal, mate. It's fine. You're never allowed to celebrate, actually. No, you're not. No. You actually have to hold it in until tomorrow. Here's Bowen. It's a poor ball. It's seen out of play well by Derby. I'm sorry, Alex, mate. You're beating Derby County. You're beating Derby County. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me anyone they sign for God knows amount of how much money on a 2,000-year contract, Chelsea. But that's the way they get around FFP. Fair play to them. Don't mind it. We get wild, wild, wild. Come on, feel the noise. Cleared away. Only 7 minutes into this second half now. It's well shoved, but cleared away by Ogbonna towards Jared Bowen. Headed forward. Cleared by Knight. Souček. Good challenge. Pinged across to Mendes-Lang. Mendes-Lang for Derby, and he's touched it. It's just out of play. It's a poor touch from Nathaniel Mendes-Lang. Yeah, they're a bit tired. I mean, we did have Wolves and Brighton away. Antonio into Flynn Downs, who turns back. Antonio, it's a shocking touch from Antonio. He's managed to get it back, though. Palmieri. Downs. Chance for Bowen. Wide. In for Palmieri. Chance for West Ham to cross. Could be 3 here. It's headed away well. Johnson. Fornals. Johnson had that overlap and Downs has to go back. True, to be fair. Johnson. Off the Derby County man for another throw. Ben Johnson to throw it in now for West Ham United. 53 minutes in. Milner is a rising star, yeah, to be fair. Young prospect. Did you know James Milner made his Premier League debut 6 months after I was born? That is actually mental. Antonio could sneak in, cleared away. Bowen. Souček. Good interception, knife for good. Denied going forward by Nathaniel Mendes-Lang, who is built like an NFL player, to be honest. Look how big he is. He's huge. Agurd, looking at him, is Agurd's quite a skinny lad, so Emerson to Antonio. Honestly, man, does make me a bit chubby. Luckily, the screen doesn't really do me too badly. Come for Emerson. Antonio for West Ham. Antonio, he's going to take the shot. He's going to play it to the back post, but it's headed away firmly. Come to Flynn Downs. Now Ben Johnson. With the cross. Antonio's there. Headed across. It's going to go back to Joe Wildsmith. Cheers, lads. Antonio with the header. Just tried to head it across. He couldn't get the power on it. Here go Derby with Mendes-Lang. Up against Agurd. And it's a great challenge by the Moroccan. So throw into Derby County. Mendes-Lang. Smith is behind him. Smith with a firm pass. It's a shot from Bird. It's way over the bar from the Derby County man. Darwin Nunes going to extra on loan after being a massive flop. Don't disrespect Darwizzy like that. I love him. I love that man. I adore everything about him. Also, next target, lads, 850 subs. Can we get there before the end of Feb? That's the target. We'll keep streaming. Keep streaming, love. We'll keep recording videos. Mendes-Lang wins a corner for Derby County. Shut up, Alex. How dare you? Don't disrespect my Darwin. We all know. We all know about Darwizzy. We all know how much we love Darwizzy. Don't disrespect the boy. Oh, I do look better from this angle, to be fair. Just so. Crossed in, headed away. Forsyth tries to win it. So there's got to be a foul there, surely, on the Derby man. It's not going to be given. It's played all the way back to Joe Wildsmith. Curtis Davis, who was, I think he got hit in the head. Mendes Lang. It's not a bad ball, and it's going to be another corner for Derby. It's Ben Johnson on Curtis Davis. Davis won the header and Johnson just shoved him out the way. I think that's a foul, you know. Maybe not a penalty, but... Thank you, Jack. Nunes, I agree, Jens. And for once, a very sensible take from you. I think Nunes is playing well now, and Hakpo will do. But they have to start, and they will. I think will play well together as well. It's well won by Areola. He's done really well there. Yeah, West Ham, and I think West Ham will score more as well. Why are you disappointed? You're winning 2-0 against Derby. It's as it is. Derby player on the floor here. It's Max Bird, who I think has a little bit of a hamstring problem here. Chris suits in a boy band. I don't think I do, mate. I think Isabel would disagree. That I would be good in a boy band. Like in a boy band. Max Bird is still down here. Good player, Max Bird. Came through the academy, of course, at Derby. Him and Knight. A lot of great players have come through the Derby academy recently. Of course, Malcolm Ebiowe, now of Derby, and now of Crystal Palace, actually came through the Arsenal academy, but went to Derby and played really, really well. Mate. It's 2 goals. It's a great goal from Antonio. What was wrong with it? Did you know that's your what, Jack? Still looking at this as a penalty issue. It's no VAR today, I don't think. There's the Derby counter owner. Oh my God. Really? Did you know that actually the eyebrows were designed to keep sweat out of your eyes? And that's how we've evolved, is the ones that had eyebrows kept sweat out their eyes. There is David Close, of course, the man who saved Derby County. An hour into this game, half an hour to go in this FA Cup fixture. It looks like West Ham are going to coast to a victory here and will take on Manchester United in the 5th round of the FA Cup. He did a little bit, Amy. He did, yeah. Oh, Alex, what are you doing? To be fair, there's been some days, I try and post every single day. There's some days where I just either can't stream or forget to record a video. It just happens, doesn't it? You have those days. It's all about getting back on it. Oh, Derby are bringing the Avengers on. There's 4 of them. No. Like as like we evolved, they like that's their function, to keep sweat out of our eyes. Yeah, no VAR. Jesus Christ, he looks about 5 years old.
So do you.
This guy looks younger than me. I don't actually know the lad's name. Oh, it's Thompson. They're not actually showing who's coming on and off. Aaron Cashin's coming on for Derby. The Irish lad. Mendes Lang off as well for Springett. And Luke Dobbin's going to come on, the Everton loanee, who, of course, missed the penalty against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Curtis Davis also making his way off. A lot of big response for Curtis Davis, and there comes Lewis Dobbin for... So Barkhausen, Bird, and Mendes Lang all came off for Springett, Thompson, and Cashin. And Dobbin also came on for Curtis Davis. Looks like a change of shape for Derby County then. Hey, Tottenham TJR, how are we? Lucas, how are we, mate? Do you think West Ham will make subs? Maybe, yeah, in a bit. They'll take Bowen off. Maybe take Antonio off as well. Bring Divin Mubama off. I only learned that. I think I learned that in Horrible Histories, you know. I think they'll bring Divin Mubama on. Maybe Lang as well, Levi Lang. Cleared forward, and it's gone out of play for a West Ham United throw-in. And here comes Said Benrahma for West Ham. A player, of course, who divides the West Ham fan base. Something that West Ham should play him more. Something that David Moyes just doesn't fancy him. Others think he's the best thing since sliced bread. I think he's a bit of a mixture of the two. Off comes Mikel Antonio, so I think we'll probably see Jared Bowen go through the middle. Being honest, Lucas, it has been interesting. The game hasn't particularly been, but the stream has. Horrible Histories is amazing. I've learned so much. So much from Horrible Histories. I still know the Kings and Queens song now.
We celebrated the Power Cup the other night.
Yeah. I still know the King. William, Henry, Stephen, Henry, Richard, John. Hey, that one.
You're gonna add someone to that now?
Yeah. Don't worry, Tottenham TJR, man.
Oh, Lucas.
Jim, Will, Mary, Anne of Gloria, George, Queen Victoria. That one. Yeah, boy. And that taught me all the Kings and Queens, which I don't think you need to know in later life, in general life, but it's just always cool, isn't it? You get to know, and you get to then, once you know all the Kings and Queens, you can divide it up into history and shit in England. So chance for West Ham here. Fornals flicks it on. Looks like Benrahma's actually playing through the middle. Well pressed by Said Benrahma. Good challenge. He appeals for a throw-in, but he ain't getting it. What? What am I seeing in the chat, lads? Jesus wept almighty. Woo. 25 minutes to go here. As I said, I will be live tomorrow from 6 p.m. for Newcastle v Southampton, the Carabao Cup semi-final, plus transfer deadline day. Thank you, Tottenham TJR. I appreciate that, buddy. It's a good cross. Chance for Derby. Oh, he can't quite get the head on it. He was offside anyway. I think it was James Collins who was offside. Woo. It was really good from Lewis Dobbin, and everyone was offside, to be fair. It would have been disallowed in 2 different occasions, so... Why does James Collins always use his hands? What is he doing? In football. Here is Collins. He's going to hit it. Ogbonna gets his body in the way. Oh, it nearly is a mistake there from West Ham United. Areola and Ogbonna nearly had a little bit of a collision. Oh, brilliant, Amy. That's good, though. Like, if people are getting into football, then that's a good thing. Great to have you, Bol. I will catch you tomorrow, my friend. It's going to be a big marathon tomorrow, so I hope I'll see you then. Here's Emerson. Ben Rama's in. Chance for West Ham, and Bowen should have scored. It's a great save from Joe Wildsmith. Palmieri, good challenge by Derby. See you later, Bol. Go on, Jack. Bowen was well onside. He had to score, really. Straight at Joe Wildsmith. Might have hit him in the midriff. Pablo Fornals. Mate, I should watch a lot of things, but I just don't watch them. I just don't have the time or the effort or the will. Back by Aguerd now. Cleared forward by Areola. Bowen up against his man. Bowen gets there well. Great turn from Jared Bowen. Oh, it's a brilliant challenge, though, and it's going to get picked up by Wildsmith well. Why can't you find any women, Jack? What's the punchline? Under pressure there, but it's well done by Tilo Kehrer. Here's Areola. Now Aguerd, who's looked really tidy, and I did say he'd be one of the signings of the summer, and West Ham have missed having that real good presence at centre-back. Ogbonna's getting old. Craig Dawson's left. And here's a chance for West Ham. Ben Rama. He's got Johnson wide. Johnson drills it in, and it's a very nearly. Jared Bowen gets there. Nice one, Jack. Thoughts on United chance for FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Europa League, and top four? That'd be an amazing season. I think you got to get past Barcelona in the Europa League, of course. I think you can do that. But yeah, I think it's going to be tight to take on Newcastle United in the final, because I think it will be. I don't think it'll be Southampton. It will be Newcastle. They're a difficult side to beat, but they have less experience in finals than United do, and the players that they have. And also, you've got two absolute born winners in Rafa Varane and Casemiro in that side. So, yeah, I think you've got good chances in the cup competitions, at least. Europa League, I'm less sure on, but I think Carabao Cup, you are absolutely the favourites. FA Cup, you're probably second favourites to Man City. So, why not? A treble would be it would be an absolutely unbelievable season. Oh, Spencer's in the chat. How are we, mate? Yellow card for Tommy Stuchek, by the way. We're in the 69th minute. Launch forward towards cash in. Going to be headed away by Downs. And cleared away. Ben Rama. Emerson Palmieri looking for Bowen. Can Bowen get there? Joe Wildsmith just about intercepts. It's a good clearance, actually. Dobbin gets it under control. Here's Dobbin for Derby. Oh, great movement from Lewis Dobbin. Oh, he just can't get past. And a resolute knife for Gerd. And he's still going here, the Moroccan, on this left-hand side. A Gerd wide, 4-4 nows. It's Ben Rama, and he is offside. Just got home from work, Spencer. What was your day like, mate? Stoke City and Sheffield Wednesday. Yes, Amy. Yes, that was for a place in the next round, of course. Conor Hourihane is off, and that's Derby's final substitution. The Irishman comes off for them. And on comes Jake Rooney. Recognise that surname? Jake Rooney comes on for Derby County, son of Wayne. In for Ben Rama. Yeah, Spurs drew Wrexham or Sheffield United. Tottenham. So, yeah, that was it. Nothing out of the ordinary. Those are the best days, mate. The days you take in. If your ordinary is good, then that's always the best thing. Launched forward by Joe Wildsmith. Collins looks to get it under control. He can't quite. Souček intercepts, and now Fornals clears forward. I think Moyes needs to bring some younger players on here because just get some fresh legs. You don't need Jared Bowen on that field now. Just get him off. Rest him up. Aged into Emerson. Wide by Benrahma. And now Emerson has got Fornals through the middle. He's got Bowen there too. Emerson into Benrahma. He loves to hit one. He's played a brilliant ball out to Ben Johnson, who's going to drill it! And it's just been well saved by Wildsmith. Johnson just gets there again. Oh, he's been beaten by Hayden Roberts. And here go Derby. Do I think Arsenal needs at least one or two more bench players for depth? Yeah, I think so. Overall, I mean, they're looking at Jorginho, which I think is a stupid signing. If they're going to get anyone, go and get Caicedo. I think it's an exceptional deal if they can. Or put in a bid for Declan Rice. Because I think he'll go Arsenal now, you know. Now Chelsea won't be getting anywhere near Champions League football. I know, but to be fair, it's a difficult place. It will be a difficult place to go either way. Sheffield United are a good side as well. And that shows how well Wrexham played last time. I mean, Sheffield United will be a Premier League team next season. There's no debate about that. Burnley and Sheffield United will be. So, yeah, I think we'll look forward for that. Why is Divin Mubama not on this field, by the way? Alex is not happy about me with saying about Declan Rice. I think he'll go to Arsenal. I'd love him at Liverpool, by the way. I'd absolutely adore him at Liverpool, but it just won't happen. Be live tomorrow, as I said, for Southampton against Newcastle United. But also from 6 p.m, talking all things transfers all evening. As well as everything else that you guys throw at me. Super Benny Johnson. What a player. I like Ben Johnson, man. Gets a lot of flack. But I think he's just very, very consistent. I think Aaron Creswell. Is that Divin Mubama getting ready? I think he's just holding his hamstring. So it wouldn't be good news if he is off. Or maybe he's got cramp. Thursday nights. It's Europa nights. Yes, Casper. See you then, my friend. Great to see you. And thank you so much for contributing to what has been an interesting stream this evening. Thursday nights. Europa nights. I can't wait for them next season. I'm going to get like a whole Europa League themed studio. And the colours are just so sick. And I just be like, wow, 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 wow. If we get in the Europa, and that won't even happen at this rate. Are they? I can't believe Paddy shaved his head, by the way. What is he doing? See, it's up. Wow, Tottenham TJ, not going. Aguero warned City about Haaland and said only Messi can win trophies alone. Well, people judge what I said about Haaland. I said he'd make City worse. Crossed in, headed away by Ogbonna. Cleared away. Now a chance for Benrahma to move it. Fornals. Looking for Bowen. He can't quite get there. I love the Europa League. Next year, Liverpool Europa League. Can't wait. Cleared towards Dobbin on this right-hand side for Derby. Emerson Palmieri muscles him off. This game has been a dead rubber, really. Like, realistically, you guys have made tonight, so thank you so much for that. We are planning a Tesco trip after this, by the way. If that's okay. She's in her zone of her own. Exactly, he's got a good trim, Paddy, when he's on form. But I have got a couple of videos recorded, a couple of podcasts recorded for you guys soon. So I will be releasing them sort of around 1K-ish. They're going to be called Behind Sports Creatives. So it's going to be sort of a serious like podcast, really. Getting to know your favourite sports creatives. I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I am. I'm looking forward to releasing them. It's going to be so fun. Going to go to bed. It's been great. Thank you. Cheers, Jackie boy. Salute to you, my man. We'll probably get Craig and Paddy on that. Off goes Emerson Palmieri for West Ham United, and on comes Aaron Creswell. 13 minutes to go here. So yeah, releasing podcast both on audio and on video. So nah, it's called Behind Sports Creatives. Jared Bowen also coming off of West Ham. I believe it's singing their Danny Dyer song. And on comes David Mubama of West Ham United. Or it could just be the Chris Stonadge podcast, lads. I don't know yet. My day, Josh. Thank you for asking. How has your day been? My day has been intriguing. Good. Great. Got done presentation in uni. Well, starting it. Getting good. Nah, Jenski's going to stay here, Mick. We've got 12 minutes left of this beautiful game. Not Obama. Mubama. So it's like Obama if he was a cow. Moo. This is the place to be, man. We got the Josh family there. Josh and Josh. Put out for a throw-in now to West Ham United. Johnson will throw it in. Areola now. Only 10 minutes to go. Mate, we have a great time. Are they sad? Bless them. Bless them. I should do a late night news show. I will when there's less football on. I just prefer watching football. Oh, the Josh and the Joshes. The Josh family. Great place. Great place to be here on the Stonadge channel. Deckers is on the bench looking absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Absolute glow up on Declan Rice. Blimey. Jesus wept, he's a beautiful man. Especially with a frown on his face. Mate, no homo or anything. There's nothing wrong with it if you want to, but Jesus wept, lads. Good looking fella. 20 seconds late show about LFC signings. I'm sure you are, Mick. I'm sure you are welcome. Declan Rice. Magnificent. Thanks, Jansk. Oh, blimey. Challenge. Here's Fornals. Forward for Ben Rama. I think everyone's got a little bit of it in them, Mick. You just got to embrace it, my man. I'm a straight man. I love my missus, but I can appreciate a man's beauty. And Declan Rice is a beautiful man. Yeah, what has happened to Phil Jones? I know, man. I know, Amy. It's been a bit of a dull game, innit, to be honest. But that's what we're here for. We're here to make the dull games funner. Mick, you do. I'm sure you can appreciate a man's beauty somewhere. Like, do you not look at Virgil van Dijk and think, oh, because I do. Andy Carroll needs to go back to Liverpool. I don't think he does, Josh. I do, Alex. I tell you all the time. I tell you all the time, bro. Eight minutes to go here, and then West Ham will be certainly happy with this. It's basically just job done, really. Haven't really played particularly well, but haven't needed to. Derby haven't challenged them whatsoever. Here's Mubama. Been fouled by Thompson. Yeah, but just ignore... Like, don't talk about the cock and balls. Talk about the face, man. Like, you can get chisels. Declan Rice. Virgil van Dijk. Darwizzy Nunez. There's a bit of beauty in it, you know? Fornals has kept it in brilliantly. And, oh, he hasn't. Whoa. Mason Mount as well. Absolutely. In my basket. It's odd. I don't mind. Do you remember when Paddy and Craig went on we started rating how good looking managers were in the Premier League? That stream was so funny. We had Mikel Arteta at top because he's just beautiful.
Was he the one I rang?
Yes.
See? We got some
I'm not, Mick. I'm not. I'm just open. You know? Mick thinks I'm bi. Oh my goodness. Here's again for West Ham. Been reading people love or hate Phil Foden. Who will take over for Conte? Oh, Phil Foden, great player. I'm not sure about the person. Antonio Conte. I don't know. I don't know where Spurs will go, really. No, I think has to be attraction because I'm not attracted to them. But you can appreciate it. You got to appreciate it, man. Admit that you appreciate it. Towards Collins is taken by Areola. Oh, Mick. I love you, man. I do. But not in that way. In for Dobbin. Dobbin for Derby! And it's straight to Areola. And I think that might be the first save he's had to make all evening. Really good from Dobbin. He's been bright since he's come on, to be honest. I've enjoyed watching him. West Ham man down here. Is it Fornals? I think he's got a bit of... Oh, it's Ben Rama. He's all right now, though. Just a little bit of a feeling on his ankle. Hope he's okay. Can you believe Andy Carroll got injured by falling off a bar stool? God, lads. Is this going to be the new theme, is it? Jesus. Here's Areola for West Ham. 5 minutes to go now. Creswell. In for a gid. Now Ben Rama. Takes on his man, beats one of them, but can't get past Forsyth. I know, Jens, but listen, things need to move on. and things happen. Manu Lanzini's on for West Ham. Things move on, things happen, and people should be allowed to express their love. IMO. And it's great to see, everyone in these generations feeling more and more open to be themselves, even of the older generations now, which I find is very good to see. Launch forward by Wildsmith. Going to fall for a Derby body is Bird. What on earth was that? He just launched it out of play for a throw-in. Paul Warne, who looks like a B-Tech Pep Guardiola in his bobble hat. I do respect the bobble hat, though. I don't think he'll be too happy with what he's seen tonight. I don't think his boys have fought enough. They've not gone for it. They've not fought at the level like Wrexham fought yesterday. I know they were at home and obviously the story with Wrexham and everything, but Derby, not like they fought against Liverpool, really. They've looked pretty darn poor. Who do I think will win the Carabao Cup? I'm going to say Manchester United, but I think Newcastle will give them a good run. Out of play for a Derby throw-in. Why are we getting Andy Carroll comments now? Why has there been so many Andy Carroll comments? Here's Collins. In for Corey Smith. Dobbin. Still Dobbin. Do you know if he told someone off at school, he'd be dobbing them in? Oh, Mubama looked for the man. He couldn't quite find Ben Rama. I hate myself. Here's Max Bird. Pings the ball across. Rooney, the next LFC manager. Mate, he's bottom of the MLS. I don't think he's going to go anywhere anytime soon. Hey, Ball! Thought you gone, bud. How are we? Here's Collins. With a cross. It's not a bad one. And Hayden Roberts' effort is well blocked. The chat's been a little bit calmer now. I mean, I've expressed how much I think Declan Rice is a good-looking man. I do. He's a good-looking fella. We have to admit it. Ben Rama into Lanzini. Turns well. Now Souček. Back to Johnson, and they're just taking their time. Now, there can't be much added time here from the referee. Nothing's going to happen. Ogbonna. Into the 90th minute now, and we're just about ready to finish, lads. Come on, ref, just blow it up. It's been dead, lad. Through ball played, and it's going to come all the way to Agerd, who's had a great game. I think for my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Naya for Agerd. I know Bowen got a goal and an assist, and I think a lot of people will give it to him, but Agerd has just looked really calm and comfortable. For probably, I think one of his first 90 minutes is for West Ham. Looked really, really good. I mean, he's only just 18, Ball, but I suppose that means it's all right. He's a sound. Trimming your hair and need to focus. No, it's Josh and Josh are Andy Carroll merchants. Lanzini plays it forward. Chance for Ben Rama, who's onside. Is he going to take an early shot? He's not onside, he's offside. Shot Crystal Palace hasn't got someone in the transfer window yet. Well, they potentially wait to, because Wilfried Zaha is out injured for 6 weeks. Be interested to see how they work, but they don't usually spend a lot of money, Palace. They're quite shrewd and frugal in the transfer market. 3 minutes are added on, by the way, guys. Game has been a bit of a snooze fest, to be honest. Fornals looks injured. They've given him man of the match, though. And he looks like he's been crying. Hey, Jack. It's still 2-0. Here's Rooney to Dobbin. Lewis Dobbin with the chance. Hayden Roberts. Gets the cross in, headed away well by Kehrer. Okay, Andy Carroll is the GOAT. Okay, he is. Darwin Núñez wishes he was Andy Carroll. Hello, Alex. Hello, lads. Are you at the Claude? Are you guys in? These people saying they want it are my friends at the pub. They all want it. Jesus Christ. We're nearly at the end. We're nearly there. Don't block these guys, lads. They are my friends. Here's Ben Rama. He's out of play. 30 seconds to go here. We're nearly done. Nearly finished. Don't worry, Alex, mate. It's fine. Cheers, David. Thank you. I'm sorry if it's not like the usual streams. It's been absolutely mental. But anyway, lads, it's been fun. It's been great. West Ham are through to the fourth round. To the fifth round against Manchester United. I've been Chris Stonadge, and I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. at 6 p.m. till midnight. So catch me then. Bye-bye.